welcome to episode 72, I think.
No, 781.
No, 72. Awakening. We are currently stuck somewhere in the east after having been brought to this place by a metallic blue-ish, grey, silverish, shimmering dragon and two of his friends who happen to be giants. Huge giants.
Like green hair and beards.
Twice the size of the giants you have met before. Kind of.
What? Twice the size of sand giants?
I need to check sand giants, but like the trash giants you fought.
Like the hill
The
ones.
what?
Yeah.
The hill giants, yeah. Then I think
Where
me
did we
and
fight hill giants?
Reuven and Oliver and Reuven's master fought hill giants out like in the far west of the kingdom.
Yeah.
I think Usmar was chilling at the time doing research or
Oh,
something.
no. They're like 50% taller than sand giants.
Oh shit. They're quite big then.
Yeah. They are quite big. The dragon was quite small.
Yeah, I want to describe. At least from my description, it was small for a dragon. I guess the sort of smaller
tail.
for a dragon. Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. Yeah. It was like 200 feet long still.
Also, like compared to an arena, small, like.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, yeah. I think it's still like it was. Yeah, I wrote down it was like slightly smaller than the big brown dragon we fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the short tail.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
It's like somewhere late afternoon, early evening. In front of you is the desert.
Did the dragon already leave?
Oh no, they have brought you here, and here it's time to say goodbye.
I think Reuven will speak up as the head of the party in this situation. If I may intrude, may I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
This your brother, and he looks to the northern side of the mountains, is, you mentioned his interest was placed upon us. Do you know if his gaze will find us even if we are traveling across these deserts?
Not quite sure. Maybe. Depends if you are carrying things that belong to him.
He nods. I see.
Considering
Thank you.
you got here without getting eaten, I assume you can get back without getting eaten.
Reuven translates this to the rest of the party.
Not too. Not doesn't give me the best of feelings, but he shrugs.
Does Oliver say anything for Reuven to ask this dragon?
Once Reuven's done asking questions, he'll ask a few.
Okay. I guess Reuven will also ask then. One other question I had about, I guess this entire land, as he points to between the mountains, this desert, the whole of this east of this world is cursed, but life sprungs here, thrives. Do you have any understanding of this, of why this is, or how the curse is not here?
Not quite sure if I'm following what you're asking.
He points to just the general west direction. The entire land to the west of us is decayed.
It is dry.
Indeed, and all of the plants and such have all died, and no rain can fall on this land.
Yes. And
Do you have any understandings on this? We have, well, especially my companion here, Oliver, we have talked with the other, your kin on our side of the world, and they have mentioned that their memories have been blocked.
Yes. I understand what they mean. But this the dragon like turns his neck. You're speaking with the dragon. He's in dragon form at the moment.
Yeah.
Just for reference, like he turns his long neck around and looks over the desert and says, "That's just a desert. It's not purely natural, but still just a desert."
But I do not know if you have traveled recently past the desert. Once where there used to be, or at least should, from our understanding, have been nature and life. It no longer exists there.
Oh, nature exists, life exists, just not in the form that you're thinking.
Thoughts PC died, as an FYI.
Mm-hmm. Ruben frowns at this, but I guess gets the idea that this dragon also has most of his memory wiped and or does not want to reveal any much information. That's at least what Ruben feels now. And I guess translates this to Oliver and says, "Do you have any questions?"
He thinks to himself, and then he's like, he thinks he's gonna ask something, and then like he stops, and he's like, "No, I think I'm good for now. I don't have anything important to ask at the moment."
I guess Ruben will stare up into the dragon again.
Oh wait, ask him his name, Ruben.
Actually, PM, didn't the dragon tell us its name last session? I have. Oh, okay.
I think so.
Hello?
Hello, Toff.
Welcome back.
Nice.
You have fixed your computer.
That was really weird.
At least it's fixed.
For now.
I guess Ruben turns to the dragon and says, "We plan to now go back to at least the human lands. Is there any message or anything you'd like us to give or tell the dragons that we are familiar with in the West world?"
If my siblings and I have to discuss things, we will do so. There's no need to relay messages.
Gives a bow. And then I think thinks about Oliver's idea but he's kind of intimidated right now. Reuven's really not doing well, so I think he whispers to Oliver like, when I introduced, Uzmar, you and me to him, he did not say his own name. So I think that means. Do you think I should still ask?
It's all right, Riven. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, we can. It's fine. It's
Oof.
more just it's all right, Riven. Just thank him one more time, and I think we're good. I think we should be fine.
I guess I'd look to Uzmar just in case. Do you have any questions for the dragon?
I shake my head.
Okay. Reuven turns back and says, I thank you once more. You have assisted us greatly. And
You're welcome. I was just to answer your previous question. The rules of this world come to become different once you get to this place, which might explain your confusion about life that exists here compared to out there.
I see. He gives a deep bow. I thank you for your guidance and wisdom.
Well,
yeah.
if you ever travel back here, might find you again. Try to not get eaten by one of my brethren.
Reuven nods and smiles, and we thank you for your hospitality. While we return, we will try to bring back as many delicacies as we can.
Sounds like a great idea.
And I think with this, Reuven just does a very polite ceremonial bow as a leaving gesture.
The dragon also bows in your direction, kind of giving you a somewhat elven dragon greeting, and speaks to his giant friends, and everybody just like goes away. He lifts up, flies into the sky. If you follow him, he just disappears into the clouds, never to be seen again. And the giants run off to the from here it's like eastern hills, mountains, and you can see them climbing up the mountains. It'll take them a while to disappear, but
I think we bow and
taking.
I'm not sure if the giants can understand Elven, but I'll give them a very fancy bow as well.
Give them a wave. I'll wave them off.
I translate the last words the dragon said.
Oliver like furrows his brow a little bit. Like, I wonder if he one of his brethren. I wonder if that means there's more than just him and the blue out here.
It's possible.
He might be talking about the Browns as well, but at least from the talks I had, they don't really consider them brethren. But who knows? Anyways, then we can get out of here now if we want to. Do we need to rest up Usmar for tomorrow, or?
Is there any flat surface where we can place the portable hole?
We can make one with like the tent, I think, right? Like probably like put out like like put the tent on the ground and like flatten it out.
But I ripped the tent out for.
Yeah, the portal hole's only like 3 feet long, so we can kind of like take your thing that covered your robe of eyes and kind of like place it on the ground, right? Like flatten it out. Like your I'm just guessing if we can. That's my plan at least. I think that could work.
You can like find a solution. That's not a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to teleport out then?
Do we want to teleport right now, or do we want to? I guess we're no longer in nature, DM, right?
Are you at the edge?
Yeah, I try. If we want to move a little bit further, we can. But I think like the dragon said like we're good at right here. So
The dragon told you that you're not good back there.
oh, that's true. That's right. That's
Might
what I was
not be
thinking.
the
So
same thing.
I imagine that he would take. I imagine when he said we're I mean, if we want, I think if we want to, we just move like make sure we're out of the mountains, so it's not that big of a deal. So if we just want to do that, we can, or we can teleport here.
I think it's fine.
I think. I mean, I imagine when we said we're teleporting out, the dragon would be like, "Oh, I'll bring you right one step away from the spot, like or 1 day's travel out from the spot from when you're good to teleport."
Yeah.
That's my guess, at least. I trust the dragon.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert dragon communicator. I just did the best I could with the training I had.
Oh, you did great, Ruben. It's more that I think we'll be fine. I think I mean, if we're very paranoid, we can sleep here and then go tomorrow. But
At least we did. Apparently, the dragon or the the angry dragon up north does not have. Apparently, at least that this dragon knew not any means to track us. But
that's good news. I mean, it's also seemed like it was injured, so I think we'll be fine. I don't think it's coming out anytime soon, at least from the context from what you told me. And I could definitely see there was a fight outside the basilisk cave, at least.
DM, is there a clear like line somewhere where the or the dusty fog becomes like ever present again?
No, it's
somewhere?
kind of a Loki's wager problem. Don't really know exactly where the one thing ends and the other thing begins.
Yeah.
I
You
think
are
we're
at
fine.
at the edge. That's the thing you can tell.
You know what? How about this? We can make a thing. How about like walk for an hour west, and then we should be good. We should be out. Or like walk for an hour or two west, and we're fine.
How much do we travel in an hour, DM?
2.4 miles.
Okay.
I mean, you good with that? Yeah, everyone cool with that?
Unless
Travel, walk for an hour.
is anybody overburdened?
I can carry Ruben's stuff if he is encumbered, like just temporarily.
My magic knife and the scroll of electricity protection are both in the bag of holding, so I am still in my weight limit.
Nice.
All right.
It's clear and encumbered with the new armor.
New armor should have the same weight as the old arm.
Okay, that's good then.
Since he was in full plate before.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, so it'll be fine. Yeah, so I think we're just walk for an hour and then teleport out. Everyone cool with that?
You still have his stuff in your hole.
Oh, that's right, we do. We can give it to him later.
Yeah, I think we need to leave, all of us. He isn't gonna split up from us, right?
He is with you at the moment. You're all
Yeah,
together.
all right. All right, everyone's cool. We walk for an hour and make sure we're out of the mountains, then we teleport out. Seems like a good plan. Just make sure we're safe.
You are the person, dealing with all this magic stuff. I fully trust your judgment.
Yeah, if think we leave now, we can leave now.
I smile. I mean, it's not my judgment. It would be the dragon's judgment.
I mean, I think the dragon is. I mean, it helped us. It didn't kill us. I trust its judgment as well. And
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with what you are comfortable with, Usmar. So you're the one casting it. You know best.
What time of day was it?
Early evening. It's like
we can
2 hours or so before it gets dark.
We'll need to sleep at night anyway after teleporting, so we can walk. We can walk forward for the rest of the evening,
Okay.
and then
Alrighty, sounds good then. We walk
I
for
will
2
not
hours.
die because I trusted some overblown
Random
lizard.
dragon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we travel 4.8 miles now. Look at that. Double.
Take a few steps into the desert land. The sand becomes annoying to traverse. But you kind of push yourself As it gets night, it's time to pull off your magic plan. So
A
Yes.
grand plan.
describe your magic plan.
All the goobers go inside the portable hole. Do it.
How many
What
people can you cast your breath spell on?
1 per level, so everyone.
Okay, so you can cast it on Kitty too, so 4.
All right, Kitty.
Kitty's here as well, so.
Wait. What's the cast range? 5 yards per level. Okay, great. That is what I wanted. So everyone else is inside the portable hole. I have my Ring of Flying stored in a pocket that I'm intimately familiar with. Actually, that doesn't even matter.
You what?
Nothing. It doesn't matter. Everyone gets in the thing.
Mhm.
I cast Lasting Breath on the losers.
Mhm.
Pick up the portable hole, put it in my satchel, giga fast,
Mhm.
and then I cast teleport.
How long does casting teleport take?
1 round. I think it's casting time 1.
Just for the fun of it. Look at
Casting
it.
Yeah.
Casting time 2.
Does it say that you cannot act on the round after teleporting?
No.
That's a dimension door, I think.
Yep, Dimension
Say
Door does.
a few spells that say the same thing.
That is true, yeah. Let's read it. Let's just make sure.
No. I'm completely chill.
Teleport. It's for fun.
This is for fun.
Dum dum dum.
I just can't wait for how much HP does Usmar have? It like teleports and it's like super high up and then just takes like 2d6 falling damage and knocks himself unconscious.
No.
Did you make any other preparations for the teleport?
Nope.
Just your
Okay.
teleport platform, I assume. Where are we going?
Inside the
Forest.
Dark Woods.
First,
Alrighty.
let's just. You roll a d100 and maybe I roll a d100 as well, just for fun. You know. 98. Is 98 a bad one?
I don't think it's
Nope,
bad
that's
enough.
on
bro.
target.
On target.
Yeah, it's like 1 away from off target, I think, or 2 away.
Actually, 2.
Nope. Yep. So basically eternity.
Alright.
True, 0 to 3 to 99 is on target. Yeah.
Roll me a second D100.
Nice.
Are you on the extreme stuff?
That's fine.
It is on target again.
You cast a spell and you plop down 5 miles away from where you casted your spell.
Wait,
Middle
what?
of the sand.
Oh my god. Why?
Just weird things, you know.
I have to pull out the fucking bag then, or the horrible hole. And then I say my shit was fucked with.
Are we released?
Are we fine?
Yep.
Are we okay? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're fine, but we're
Hmm.
still east.
Oh, I mean, not the end of the world, I guess.
Just for the fun of it. Let's check like how long does lasting breath? 1d4 rounds plus 1 round per level. And what does it allow you?
And it's added to their COD mod thing.
Breathing. I forgot the breathing rules. It's like
Okay,
something
just
divided by
adds it
constant.
to. Okay, yeah. Alright, then there's no problem. at all. You have like 15 minutes of breath.
Okay, that's good. Get out. Like, at least I assume we can get out. And we're like, oh, that's weird. So your magic didn't work. I wonder if it's just because we're out east too far, or because of the mountains. We're so too close to the mountains. Because you've teleported before, right? You said you're smart. You out
Ought
here.
to be because of the mountains.
Well, we can teleport tomorrow then. That's fine. Just we can travel a bit the next day and then just get further away, I guess.
Maybe even travel with horses.
If you have enough spells, you're smart.
Sure, tomorrow.
Travel with horses, get real far away from the mountains, and then teleport away.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're done for today. Then I think we all need a little bit of rest after all that basilisk fight.
Bidoodidoo-ding-didoo-ding. That's the sound of me casting Liamon's Secure Shelter.
Alright.
Perfect.
You throw down a secure shelter in the desert. Everybody goes to sleep.
I think so. I think we just do our regular watch with our 3 boys.
Alrighty.
Hopefully we're out of the area where the elementals run into huts, you know?
Yeah. You have not seen any elementals in the desert so far, except for the one that appeared when the dragon was trying to eat you.
That is true.
Do I need 2 Phantom Steeds? 1? No.
You need one for...
Yeah.
you need to learn one, and then you cast a second from the marble.
And then Oliver can summon his own horse.
No, that's only if I prepare Polymorph.
Oh yeah, because you
That's
got to ride
true.
on. So you have to ride, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. We are in the middle of the desert. Who's on first watch?
I think it's Reuven, if I remember correctly. Cool with that, Reuven.
It's apparently on the phone at the moment.
Oh shit.
Assume.
Yeah, I'm guessing that makes sense. I can be on
Sorry,
first
I was
watch.
taking a call if I didn't answer any.
Oh, okay.
I was half listening to everything that's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
good.
We're on watch right now. Or I think you're on watch.
Who is on second watch? That's the one that's interesting.
Okay, I think it's usually Oliver and then Kalir, if I remember correctly. I don't remember
And-
exactly what order.
Map, by the way. We're looking at the map during our watches.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Map is chill.
Okay.
I think it was Kale
Yeah.
slash.
So as well.
Because I think we put the newbie on the worst watch.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make that. I think it's exactly what we did. Yeah, that rings a bell.
How does he react? Reuven,
Yes.
you get woken up.
Okay.
Kalir says something. Hear it rumbling.
Reuven springs to his feet and will look out the windows first.
Yeah, you see nothing. You see sand.
And then will silence
Hey,
himself and listen.
You focus, and then you hear also this rumbling sound that's coming like from the ground. Probably.
Reuven will fully go on the ground, ear to the ground.
Yeah, the ground is like rumbling. As you have like your ear on the ground, it's close. It's very easy to realize that the ground is like slightly rumbling.
Does this have any like significant difference from what I've previously heard of rumblings? Like the big ant creature, dragon eating ant creature, caterpillar creature, whatever.
No, I mean
It's
it is
grumbling
less
on the ground.
shaky. It's Thinking about this, like thinking of the giant worm that is crawling over the ground, when you hear the rumbling, the ground is shaking way more than this
Okay.
usually.
But it's still...
with the giant worm, you feel it before you hear it, and this like from your judgment, it's not the same.
But it's currently quite still difficult to perceive, so probably a distant away. Ruben nods to Kale, question mark, and will tell him I'll be up as well. Let's listen and determine if its rumbling is becoming stronger or not.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll...
He sits back down on the chair next to the fireplace and listens. Very interesting sound day.
It is
Sorry,
interesting.
I think that if there was an interesting sound, that might have been from me.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry. Yes.
Like 15-20 minutes later, like the sound has definitely gotten louder.
Interesting, but it's only if Ruben will wait for a full hour to see if it's not just passing by.
Yeah, you wait, and 30, 40, 50 minutes later, you get the idea that the sound is like lowering in intensity again.
Okay. Just in case, I'll wait another 15 minutes to confirm that it's lowering.
Yeah, it is getting to like the point in the night where your watch would be up anyways, so...
I think I was first, so Oliver's.
Oh. My mistake, yeah. Yeah, then it's getting to the point where Oliver's watch is coming up. So,
I think we'll wake Oliver and inform him of the situation. But Ruben will still complete the 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, seems like the sound is disappearing.
Okay, Oliver. I think me and Kale can begin to sleep again.
Yeah, get some rest. I think it should be away from us now. At least away from... If it's away from earshot, it should be quite far away now. So get some good rest.
As it's hiding.
Very true.
Yeah. The other two go to sleep. It's your time to be on watch.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting happens during the rest of the night.
Alrighty, it's good. Oh, God.
As you wake up the next morning to a sandstorm outside.
Oh,
It's not like a full-on sandstorm, like you can exist without dying. That's not a problem. It's just windy and very dusty. So anything outside of the hut might be a bit problematic to do.
I think when like Oliver sees this and he's waking up Usmar, and like when Usmar wakes up, he's like, I think you just want to try and teleport in away like while we're in the hut still, once everyone wakes up, once you get your spells memorized. So, since I don't think we'll be traveling much today anyway, and if all it does is move us a little bit, it's not the end of the world.
Wait, we can't travel?
I mean, do we want to travel? I mean, we can travel, I guess, but it'll be harder, I'm guessing. Or I guess we can travel, so.
Vision is really bad. Seeing anything in the distance is basically impossible. You would completely rely on direction sense to like find your way. It is sand blowing in your face.
We just need to go in Wait, we need to have bigger. We just need to go in approximately this direction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so I think
Or-
we'll be fine. We can just
Fine.
go west, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can do
travel,
that.
it's just very uncomfortable.
I think we can handle that for a day then.
Yeah.
At least not even a full day. We just get, as long as we get like, like, how many miles? We travel like 70 miles on the horses, right? So we just get like travel half a day and we're good. All right, I'll wake up the other. I'll tell the others when they wake up.
How much time do you need to spell learn, Osman?
270 minutes.
So you usually have like at least 2.5 hours after waking up, plus whatever the hut stays over the normal time, right?
I don't know.
I
It's
think it's something like that.
10 plus 1 plus d4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so 8 are done with you sleeping, half an hour for like waking up, getting breakfast and shit. So 2.5 hours that are guaranteed, plus at least 1 more hour, which would be at least
210.
210.
Hmm.
And then if you're lucky, it's longer than 210.
I'm lucky. That's fine.
Are you planning anything specific?
Mm. Nope. I don't think so.
So you just learn your spells and whatever what's this called? I'm missing a word.
Order.
Yeah, in whatever order you want to. No. Nothing that needs to be learned first before other things.
First is. Well, I think everything almost fits into the thing of the first or confirmed times. The only things that are gonna go beyond is the second copy of Secure Shelter and Teleport, I think.
Okay, alright. Yeah. You exactly managed to learn your spells before your hut disappears. And you're sitting in the sand.
Nice.
So did you get all your stuff, Usmar?
All that I need.
Nice. Okay.
Does
Well-
anybody need like healing?
Very good
Reuben
question.
is
I need
very
healing, right? I don't see my token, but I feel like I recall taking damage.
Yeah, I do remember you were like half HP.
Let's go
Yes,
check.
I am down 11.
I'll heal Usmar for 18 then.
Yes.
I'll lay my hands on Usmar and you feel like a warmth flow through you.
And then
Nice.
Kodirin will heal Reuven. And then everybody should be back to full.
I'm down 5 HP. I imagine I get the 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, wasn't I hurt more? Maybe I'm.
No, I healed you yesterday with my
Oh,
hands
you're right.
as
You
well.
healed me with your big heal. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was before I saw Usmar's head more
Yeah.
damage.
So my math is correct.
Alrighty, I think if we're all good, we start traveling. Just go west, I think.
I make some horses.
True, yeah, makes horses. I'll summon Sael.
Spellcasting in the sand is like annoying. It is doable, but just feels bad. You get your horses and then get the second horse, and it's time to ride. Reuven, like who has direction sense?
Reuven has direction sense. Also has a compass. I don't know if compasses are like, like moving around rapidly because of things, but
Compass is pointing somewhere.
Okay, do I know with my at least my direction sense which way it's pointing?
Yeah, give me direction sense.
Sure. Let's. I don't even know what stat that is.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
see. It is perception +1.
Okay. D20 plus 12. Oh, that's a big failure.
Yeah, it is pointing somewhere, as I said.
Oh, remembering that he didn't check the compass beforehand, feeling that's a failure of him being a ranger, and that means yeah, okay, that's a big failure. But he doesn't say anything about it. He just, I guess, puts the compass away and just more or less attempts to rely on his abilities to know which way is west.
Yeah, sure. You know, always west, technically.
True. Maybe.
You walk west.
Well, we ride.
You ride west, and like
Encounter mountains.
approximately like hour or so later, you see the rocks, the land changing, as you can see, like green appearing in the distance.
Fuck, Reuven mutters in Elven.
You know, Reuven, you are in the front of the group. Technically, you're
Yeah.
scouting ahead, so
I
if you want,
stopped the group.
you can just slowly change their direction to lead them somewhere else.
Do I understand? I think I'm going west, and I see mountains in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I could be going north. I could have been going east. I could have been going anywhere between north and south east, essentially. So I'm still not sure where I am. Do I see like the mountains going this way?
You
Just
see like the shimmer of green in the distance, which lets you know that something is up.
Shit. I check my compass to see where it's currently pointing north.
Yeah, it is currently like pointing north, somewhat in the direction you're heading.
Okay. That's bad. Because either now both I am wrong and this compass could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's gonna try to do. Okay, well, if he's wrong, then maybe the compass isn't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There's logic in that, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to follow the compass this time.
Okay. So you veer off and try to keep the compass pointing north. Which is like right of you, basically, where you want it to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And not hiding. I don't think I'm hiding the fact that I fucked up. I just start going left.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah. You turn and move in a different direction than you have moved before. Alright.
At least he's certain he should, if he made the wrong call here, he should be hitting mountains within a couple of, like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, and even if we're going into the valley, I should be able to see that we're in the valley. So I should very quickly realize my mistake.
Alright. You go riding in the distance. See the green disappears behind you, and the next hour or so, no more green appears. Comfortable with the direction.
Yeah, he just he like lets out a sigh of relief. He's like, okay, I'm pretty sure I did the right call here. And continues on this same direction.
Do you recheck your compass?
I'm probably every couple of minutes holding out my compass to check, yeah.
Okay.
Because I used my compass to get here, or this hour, so I'll use my compass the rest of the way as well.
Right. You travel and travel. You're somewhere in the Sandland. I'm just putting you somewhere. That's probably time to like take a quick break and eat something. Drink something at least. Like the sand is like in your face all the time. The air is dusty, you know. You don't really have desert equipment, so you have to like from time to time wash the sand out of your face. Your black plate armored friend behind you is like not caring at all. Apparently the sand is not getting inside of his visor. Or he doesn't care, who knows, maybe he's dead. It's also an option, you know. But he's not complaining.
I think I can get to his stomach. Oh, Ruben, we far enough away we can teleport out now?
Yes. We're probably, you know, how much do we usually travel in half a day?
Like 30 miles, I think.
Well, at least take mutters to himself. We're at least 20 miles away.
Oh, okay. That's
I cannot guarantee that we're the full 30 miles, but we're at least 20. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident that we're at least 20 miles away.
look at this smart. You good to go? I mean, we can like block the port. We can like try to lay out the thing to keep. We can like put some rations to keep like the tent. The what's it called? Like the flat surface like flat. Put some like weights on it or something.
I prepared a couple of castings of the shelter, so they can conjure a shelter. We can teleport from there.
That works then.
All right.
All right then. Yeah, I think we. All right, everyone good then? Everyone good to teleport?
As long as Uzmar gives the okay. I cannot guarantee that we're more than 20, but I'm confident that we're at least 20.
I see. Well, I trust you, Ruben.
Yep.
All right, I think yeah. All right, let's put the putt down and let's climb inside the hole and teleport again.
Alrighty. Same procedure as yesterday.
No.
What?
No. There's a
No.
different procedure.
Yeah,
I
what's the
forgot.
procedure?
We have clairvoyance on the ring, so we check the teleport spot first.
True. Forgot about that.
But this time, I want to teleport west.
Oh, to the okay.
I want to teleport to the cliffside. What's it called?
Cliffside.
Platform 1.
You have not given it a name, so it's Cliffside. You want to do checking on platform 1?
Yeah.
You're going crazy.
What?
All right. Yeah, sure. You clairvoyance on your platform. It is. Yeah, it looks like it should be looking.
Nice.
Doesn't seem like anybody is trying to put stakes on it or anything to murder you.
Nice.
Nice.
I recharge the ring and give it back to Ruben.
Okay, it doesn't have true seeing and no ultravision now.
Clairvoyance gone.
You just
clairvoyance is
refilled
gone.
trigger ones.
Yes, ultravision will have to be dealt with later.
Yep.
Yeah, I open up the portable hole for the boys.
Right.
Climb inside.
Throw them in.
Yeah.
I
Just some breath.
cast
Some air to breathe and
I cast Featherfall on myself first to get the extra round. And then I cast Lasting Breath on them.
Mhm.
Then I whip up thing. And I teleport to platform 1.
Give me a D100.
Na 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 na.
Token. It's Osmos token.
You can just move the party token.
What?
Nothing.
Platform 1, is that the one you built out here, or is that the one in the...
Alrighty.
We don't know.
Phew.
I guess I don't know.
You
Oh, that's platform 1.
appear on platform 1.
Then I pull out my
Exactly as
rock.
planned.
I pull out my rock polymorph to fly up on top of the cliff. And then I will lay the thing flat. That portable hole.
Let me just quickly check. Arriving back here, it is sometime in the year, and it is at the moment raining really heavy.
That's fine.
That type of rain that, like, anything that is in the hole, like once you put it up in the open, will be wet.
That's fine.
And within the 2 minutes it takes for the party to climb out of the hole, it will be filled like at least 3 inches with water.
Yep, well, it's not like I really have a choice here.
Yeah, sure.
So
Alright.
I do it. I go shopping for. I use another teleport into Targa and hope for the best. No. Don't risk their lives. I let the things get soaked. But they're probably in the portable hole that's less densely populated since they don't want to be smushed with all the shit.
Yeah, imagine we don't crawl into the hole with the giant brown dragon corpse in it. Or the giant chunk of the brown dragon in it.
Oh, okay.
I guess, did we climb out successfully?
Yes, you climb out. Instantly, as the hole opens and the water falls in your face, you notice that the teleport must have been successful in one way or another.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. I'm just like getting drenched in water, I guess.
Come out fast.
All right, I'll start climbing out. So I think we start climbing out. This ladder investment was a great idea.
Yeah, everybody gets out. Everybody is instantly wet. Everything is wet.
Never been happier to be wet, I guess, with the rain. It's been it's been a bit too long since we've had some rain. So
We have just been traveling in a sandstorm, so rain might be the exact 100-degree 80 opposite.
Yeah. All right, I guess
You hear, apart from the rain, you hear like the sound of the ocean behind you, the waves crashing against the wall, against the cliff. Also, I didn't tell you where you're teleporting, so that might be a bit surprising.
Usma, where is this platform? Where's this thing you teleport us to? I thought we teleport like a inn or a city or something like that.
No, that would be too dangerous. There would be risks of other people fucking with it.
It's okay. Oh, you can.
We should travel. We should travel southeast, and we'll make it to. Actually, what time of day is it now?
It's like half of the day is gone.
Okay.
Okay, so we can.
So yeah, we should travel southeast, and we should at least see Green Peak by the end of the day.
Alrighty, sounds good. I guess. Hope we're not too drenched by the time we get there.
Oliver, for you, this is quite chill. You can just pull out your horsey again. It's no problem.
Yeah, I'll
Everybody
pull out my
else
horsey again.
is horseless.
I
Unless
will.
Osma wants to polymorph into a horse and carry someone.
No.
All right.
Be great. Yeah, I'll stay with the party though. I'm not gonna ride ahead of the party.
Okay.
I'll polymorph into a cat and sit on Oliver's horse.
Oh, there's no horse.
Well, Oliver's not horsing.
No, I am
Not.
horsing. I'm horsing. I'm just not. I'm staying with the party, so I'm just like riding slowly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like keeping pace with the party. I'll like stay on lookout for that sort of stuff.
You are on lookout.
Yeah.
Right,
I
then
imagine,
you give me a
I can
perception
ride ahead.
check.
Because I imagine I can like ride ahead. That's better.
I grew myself as a cat.
Ooh, 24.
24. Can you give me a random d20 as well, please? Thank you.
We'll do a 3.
A 3. That's a 3.
These are going to be the most unluckiest ogres that are ever going to. They're trolls, because that's the only thing we ever encounter in these woods.
Yeah.
They're the most unluckiest trolls and ogres they've ever come across.
You know, it's not so far off. It is indeed unluckiest group of trolls you see. You see them before they see you, which is interesting. Maybe they're not like as well versed with the weather.
I will try and I'll try and I'll go back to the party, let them know there's trolls ahead, and see if we can avoid them. I don't think we're going to
like
kill trolls.
spot like 3 trolls. Maybe that's more like you spot 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like sitting like in a slight underneath a slight overhang, like somewhere tree cross like right next to a rock, like it's like some bit of a natural cover. That's sitting there, looking visible.
I'll ride back to Reuben and Kalir and then be like, "There's trolls ahead. We can just like Reuben, can you lead us away? Lead us a different route." I don't think we have anything to kill trolls at the moment.
Do you point out the direction they're in?
Yeah, I'll just point to like roughly where I came from. I don't have directions then, so yeah, it's roughly in that direction.
Okay. Wait. I want to see if I can do something fun. I have to look up a spell. This spell. Do I see any birds around us, DM? On the trees, hiding from the rain.
It's so heavy rain that they are all hidden.
Makes sense. Okay. Well, if there's no animals around, then I can't do much. I think I'm just gonna try and do exactly what Oliver asked of me, and just try to do a big circle around this, even if we have to backtrack.
You circle around, see if the trolls notice you. Yeah, like Ruben, you know, like the reason why they probably didn't notice you yet is the rain. Yeah. You make a big circle around and try to avoid them. You think you did a good job.
Then we're going forward.
Yeah, alright.
I'll stay back with the party now since I've realized that I can't really scout ahead too well because I can't. Probably not a good idea to scout ahead of the horse when they can hear you pretty easily. Not a bad. I'll stay with the party at this point.
The rain is pretty loud, so.
Yeah, I guess it's not that big of a deal yet, but he'll stick with the party just in case combat breaks out, since he is reminded that there are things in these woods still.
All right. Ruven.
Yes.
Can you give me a ranger check?
All right. Is this the one with level or
Just
wisdom?
level, yeah.
Okay. Level. Ooh, even with my bonuses, that's not going to be good enough.
All right. You're like trotting through the rain for a while. As you notice a group of as you notice a few birds flying away.
That's not good. I think Reuven will put a hand out to stop the party.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
stay
just
on
listen.
stuff.
You hear the rain.
Mm-hmm. He's going. Do I still see those? I try to look where those birds went. They just flew off.
They just flew away.
Are they like circling?
No, they disappeared.
Okay.
Like you're heading like in one direction, and then you notice like a few birds like flapping, which is a bit louder in the rain. You arrange like you pay attention to these things, and they just disappear like fly like what is it, perpendicular to your direction. They are flying west. You're traveling kind of south.
Okay. I am going to. They're flying west, so they were like parallel to us. They went away, and so okay. Reuven's gonna, and they flew away from quite close to us.
Like slightly behind you.
Like tens of feet, or hundreds of feet, or between.
Tens. Like
Okay, I'm going to plonk a entangle just 80 yards behind us. Just a full 80 yards behind us, and just have the trees make a bunch of noise.
choice. Why would the trees make noise?
Well, they're grabbing onto objects, right? They're wiggling around.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you turn around, you throw a random spell into the distance, which might arouse the suspicion of your party that you're thinking about something going on. You tell them anything?
I just do a shush motion and then start moving again, hoping that was a good enough commotion that whatever is near us is going to that direction.
Yeah. As you like motion your party to continue moving, as you're like turning back around after casting your spell into the distance, you see running at you from the direction you just threw a spell, but way closer than 80 yards. A group of trolls. They followed you. They know exactly where you are. And they are hungry.
Okay. Reuven sighs and yells to the party about this.
Okay, it's just. Oh, there's just like more trolls.
More trolls. You know that there's one difference between the last time you fought trolls and this time?
The rain.
Nobody has stone skin.
That is true. I'm fine with that. I am comfortable. I do not think the trolls are going to take us down anytime soon.
I believe we get to order us since the map is so short.
You can position yourself a bit differently. Reuven is clearly behind the party.
Yeah, totally.
Oliver, you're probably next to Osma, since Osma is, at the moment, sitting on your horse as a cat.
That is true.
And we need our good friend Kaliran.
Wait, quick question. So are they this close as Reuven shouts to us that we're
As
fighting?
Reuven spots them charging at you, they are this close to you. Yeah.
Okay, would I see them from further away then? Would I have seen them further away then? Because of my robes?
Did you ever put your robes back on?
Yeah, obviously after we left.
After you left what?
After we left the cave.
No, you wouldn't have seen them since they are like hidden behind things.
Okay.
And this is the first time they come out of hiding
Yeah.
after, interestingly enough, stalking you for a while, which is kind of. Well, I will let you make think your own thoughts here. Also, like you're sitting on a horse in front of Oliver, so the thing you're seeing the most is Oliver's chest plate
Okay.
from what's behind you. Oliver, do you want to have your horse?
Yeah, sure, I'll have it. I'm already riding on it. Might as well try it out in combat.
Oh, on a horse. Let's give you a horse.
Is there a nice horse token?
Oh. And this one.
Nice. I'm
It
comfortable with
is
that.
on a horse.
That works.
I have decided.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
No Sayel token.
Oh no, that's all right.
Jump.
Alrighty. You want me to? I guess I'll wait. I might delay my turn until after Usmar, just so he can get off the horse. I don't know if he wants to go to charging horse into the trolls.
Usma is polymorphing, so technically he takes the whole round to do anything anyways, so.
Oh yeah, so I might just hold my ground in this round.
It's a nice
And
thing
not
that he
charge.
rolled initiative, but he technically has none.
Unless he just wants to jump off the horse.
That's that's time for jumping off the horse. And...
All right, so
Okay.
if Usmar tells me that, I don't know if he can tell me that. He's a cat.
Hey, meow, meow. I gave you a meow that says I want to jump off the horse. Don't do
He
anything
is
crazy.
meowing at you.
I think I'm not. I mean, I don't think it's complete. I'll delay my round until after Usmar jumps. I'll delay until after Usmar's turn. If he doesn't jump off the horse by the end of the round, I'll charge in.
Okay.
Probably won't be able to charge though, because they're gonna get close with us probably.
Righty. Let's sort this here. And Kalira gets a turn as well.
True. See what he can do with that new armor of his.
Initiative is 7, I think. Die, probably. I need to...
If he makes it all the way back out east and dies to trolls, that'd be very
fun.
very sad. It'd be very funny and very sad.
I think I'll be pretty good. Happy actually.
Free magic items. Sitting
Okay.
there for the taking. Yeah.
Reuven, you go first.
Hello. I let the kitty jump out of my chest. Move up to a different square than her and turn around towards these creatures. And well, I have my magic ring equipped, and these guys seem in a pretty good line. I don't remember how. Actually, sorry, I did roll initiative with my bow, so I'm going to shoot with my bow. Just the first one here, 45 feet. That's normal range. This is plus. I haven't shot with my bow in a while. Plus 14. A 17 to hit. Miss or hit.
That is a hit, unless there's some sort of... No, that is a hit.
Okay, that's normal. That's 1 point of damage. Oh, ouchie!
Good one.
Oh no.
Kitty does.
It goes big. Kitty goes big. Takes a few steps back. Yeah.
Well, I was able to finish clicking. So, Oliver.
Delay until the end of the round or until Usmar moves. Or just ready in action for Usmar to jump off. And once Usmar jumps off, I'll charge him.
Okay, Kaliran steps in front of Reuven, ready to catch whatever comes running, readying an attack. Should be this. Troll number. Oh, that's Kaliran. Troll number 1.
I should have actually attacked twice, DM.
That is a possibility, so please give me a second attack. It's also a hit.
8 damage this time.
Nice.
Same guy.
Average.
What is out? Yeah.
This troll starts charging you at the same time as Kalirian moves, so he will finish his charge attack on you, Reuven, while getting sideswiped by Kalirian as he steps in front of you.
Okay. So he takes negatives of the charge.
That is true. And will bring his full array of attacks against you.
Yeah.
With a
21 AC.
Okay. What's this one? So that would be a claw that hits, a claw that misses, and a bite that hits.
Okay.
Giving you a total of 16 damage.
Ouchie.
As he gets swiped by Kalirian with his mighty two-handed sword. That is a easy crit. Since he rolled a natural 19. They are large, so let's check his damage again. As I never know his damage. Ooh. That is.
I think it's a lot of D6, I think.
Yeah, this is I need only 6s here.
Always a good sign when it's not against us.
That is 10, 20, 31 damage. Good swing, Mr.
Good job
Kalirian.
clearing.
Unfortunately, this troll has 32 hit points, so he's not dead.
Oh no.
As the second troll, that's the one that Reuven shot, charges at the same time, and seeing that the spot in front of Reuven is already taken, will charge and try to murder Kalirian with a claw. What's Kalirian's AC? That is no longer correct. Should be this, and that still hits. And Kalirian takes a measly 8 points of damage. You know, there's a possibility that he actually dies, you know.
He's already dead.
As troll number 3 will charge around here, leap over this rock here. He's a fancy troll.
Fancy troll.
Trying to murder the horse. So he tried to be fancy, so he has to kind of try not to be too fancy and slip on the wet rock, which he manages not to.
Oh shit, that's great.
And he will
that's not
swipe
great.
at you and your horse also. You've never been in combat with your horse, so you kind of have no idea what is going to happen. As he swipes at the horse, critting the horse with a claw.
Horsey.
Kind of surprising, or maybe not surprising, as he swipes his hand through the horse and tries to bite it, it just poofs into modes of light. And both you and Usma fall to the ground.
Flop.
Oliver, give me a
Wait,
dex
it
check.
moved that. Wait, it moved that initiative
At the same
11.
time
So I
as
jumped
you
off.
jumped off the horse, yeah. You are off the horse, that's
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Okay. What do I have to make? What do I have to do?
A dex check. To see if you fall and sit on your ass.
These are my specialty. These are my specialty.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
Unfortunately for you, you have been kind of expecting to get attacked here. You have braced yourself, ready to ride away, and as the horse disappears from underneath you, you just kind of fall 2 feet to the ground and stand in a weird position, but ready to not get murdered. Usma, you've jumped off the horse and did what?
Started my polymorphing.
Started your polymorphing. Oliver, in front of you right now is a slightly confused troll.
Ooh, I did have that ready to attack. A ready to action, I guess. I guess I was ready to actions to charge, but I don't know if I can change that since the horse disappeared.
You can no longer do what you wanted to do, so I will just put you at the end of initiative, so you
That
can
is fair.
do something else then. As the next troll will make his way over here and try to murder your new friend, who maybe your ex-friend.
We spent so much effort.
If he does die, I'm gonna be very upset. I am.
That
A crit.
is bad news. That is
I gave my best, okay? I tried my fancy entangle distraction. Did nothing. Did care not for moving trees.
as he takes 5 points of damage from the claw as the bite comes around and kind of accidentally crits. That is completely the wrong die. And he takes...
These trolls are rolling so well, I feel like. They're hitting like all their hits.
It's like the first time since like 25 episodes you're fighting anything without full stone skin, so...
That is true, but it's
like
also the fact
difference.
that it's it is all, I feel like they're rolling pretty well. If it clears in full play, he's still getting hits.
As Kiliran gets like... Oh, like, is this...
They go down.
That is exactly... No! Wait.
I'd rather hit
I'm
go
dead.
down at this point, so he's not going to get
You
more hit
know?
more.
I have forgotten to consider one thing. That is not a crit, so... He's
shit.
not down.
Okay.
He is, after all, still a paladin fighting against chaotic evil creatures, so...
Oh, true. Yeah.
Unfortunate for them.
It's fine. I can finish him off.
You can just fireball, you know. You know the trick. You've done it before, you can do it again. You just quickly give that troll some hit points. It's not the troll that I wanted to click.
Can I like lightning bolt through here and say clear and duck, and then he can duck under and then
You can do whatever you want to do. If it works, that's a different question. This troll like runs in here and he sees the juicy looking cat on the ground. Now, as he sees the juicy looking cat on the ground, the cat starts to like shift and become something different, and he's confused, but he's still going to try to murder the juicy looking cat.
Which cat looks juicier?
You, because you're morphing into a weird thing, and that's kind of confusing, so troll confused means troll hit.
That's a evolutionary
13, 15,
pathway.
14.
14.
All -1. So 12, 14, 13. Any hits?
Wait, oh, those were different rolls. Can you rename them?
The highest is a 14.
Oh, I assume I don't have Dex AC, but that's still a miss.
Alright. He swipes at you, but like you're a amorphous blob of body that's kind of changing, like he doesn't really know what to do, he doesn't really know where to hit, so he tries to hit, like swipes at your tail, but your tail is kind of morphing away at the same time, so, you know, being a troll is a hard life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the stupidest of the trolls of the pack, so, you know.
Oh, he's too far away.
Sometimes you get lucky. And this one will... And then see like this shiny looking guy here, and you know, shiny looking guy, always a good thing to hit. Trolls like the what's it called? The challenge. So he tries to kill you. His best hit is a 23, 22.
The first one gets displaced because of the display self or coca displacement.
The first one gets displaced. The second one is a 22.
As a miss. I get
That is
27
a
AC against these guys now.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
he tries to
that's on the flank, yeah. But...
bite you like you're kind of not where exactly where he thinks you are, and he, instead of biting you, bites the ground, which is an interesting sight to see, but it turns out that I was lying before, and no, am I? Oh no, they're exactly the same amount of dump. 2 dumb trolls were the ones who go last. Oliver.
What makes them dumb? Do they have like an int score?
No, they have the lowest hit points.
What?
Alrighty, I will seen the troll charge one of the cats. I'm gonna turn myself for this to face this one right there.
As the troll that has been confused
I'm-
by the disappearing horse swipes at you again.
I'm
Misses.
fine with that. Okay, so what's my plus to hit now? It is this type. So I'm gonna stab that troll right there with a 32.
A 32 is a easy hit.
And I'm gonna hit the troll that's targeting Usmar for a min damage 14. Still a lot. I'm not gonna complain about it.
As the troll disappears,
What?
sure.
getting instantly deleted.
Alrighty.
14?
Is that real shit HP?
Oh, wait, sorry, no. Mistake. I've accidentally done some wrong math.
Yes, that's what I wanted, to get the troll back alive.
Yeah, he's not dead. Well, he's almost dead.
Don't worry, I'll kill the second hit.
Yeah, you go later.
Yeah, I'll go
Ruven,
later. Yeah, sure.
It is time to shoot more
Ruven
things.
attack?
Yeah, second attack.
Okay. Reuven will pink the about to die guy in front of him.
Mhm.
19.
He's dead.
Okay, roll. And I have one more attack. I'm assuming the only one I can attack now is this one. Unless I want to do something like...
You can
Turning
turn
around?
around. You can take a half step to the side.
Could I take a half step forward to this square?
There is a troll corpse there, so
Okay, yeah. I will... I can't let frigging Kale's in more danger than the cats, so I'm gonna shoot this one still.
okay. I'll just like, where did you step?
Ooh,
You step here. Okay.
that works. Yeah.
That is a crit.
14 damage
14 damage.
as I do my iconic troll roar at him.
Alright. Do you get a fourth shot this round, or do you get a fourth shot?
That was the fourth shot. I get
Oh,
a
that was the
fifth
fourth
shot
shot,
next
yeah.
round.
Alright, Oliver, do you have a second attack?
I do. I will attack this. I'll attack the same troll again. The
Yeah, it is a
25
hit.
for 17.
Yeah, it's dead.
And I'll turn to face the
I
other
need to,
trolls.
actually, we are fighting trolls, so
That is true. Oh god.
just think. Need to do some things more than I usually have to do. Ruven, can you give me like a normal damage roll?
Okay. A normal damage roll?
Yeah, d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks. And it is time to roll initiative.
I walk here. Wait, do I have movement after polymorphing anymore? Lame.
Don't worry, I'll keep him busy. Do you have any way to kill these trolls afterwards?
Lass mal ein Kitty go first.
To match the raining theme,
Mhm.
I will take out my wand of lightning,
Mhm.
and I will I'll run like here to blast it,
Mhm.
with the intention of hitting these two without hitting my party members. So it's
Mhm.
probably somewhere like here that I'm blasting. 5
can,
foot
like,
wide.
Either blast the trolls, with the trolls having a better save, because like you're just kind of clipping them, or hit both of the trolls and have Oliver save. Do not get clipped.
Is Oliver's save succeed for none and fail for half?
Yeah.
Then some sacrifices have to be made.
True.
I'm comfortable with that.
No, wait, let me see. I think that makes the trolls. I think that takes off one attack from Oliver's hits, so that means the trolls can attack maybe one time less. So I think that's worth it. No, wait, it's not worth it if they attack one time less, right? Wait,
On
maybe
average, you deal like 1.5 d6 damage, and
wait. I just want to look at this beam. Wait, can I
Yeah.
remove snapping? No
Just
snapping.
click all.
Duck in
Doesn't
the
doesn't
meantime.
it seem like this should work?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess it looks like it on the map, but maybe in the game it's a little bit more complicated.
I think just go for it. It's fine.
I tried
So,
to do
like,
this.
The
You can
saving
do,
throw against a lightning bolt is to dodge out of the way. And if you like have it not centered on them, they can easily dodge out of the way. That's like the
okay.
reason.
I shoot it like this. You can decide what that is.
Right. Okay. You distinctly try not to hit your friend.
I distinctly try to shoot it like this.
Yeah. Okay.
But the center beam is going through their icons.
Sure, I know what you mean. Okay, I'm doing what I'm doing. Alright?
Okay.
Both of them fail anyways, so give me damage.
Yes.
nice
25.
25. Good roll.
Nice. Everything worked out
Unfortunately.
perfectly.
One troll had 26 hit points. Kitty runs where?
Doesn't run. This guy reduced saving throw. But she is also going to run after seeing that fucking lightning bolt. Yes.
Righty.
5, 10.
Kitty has cast her spell and then runs away at the
Yes.
end of the round, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Rufus,
Yeah.
your turn.
Reuven will shoot his Bobo.
Yeah.
Okay, the guy I shot the turn before. Still same guy.
Mm-hmm.
20 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage.
That's 10 damage.
One more shot at him.
Also hits.
20 to hit. 10 more. 10 more.
I'm getting deja vu.
10 more damage. Actually, let me actually just for the do you want to know which trolls are currently not moving, or do you? I would just give you a cross. It's like, it's
That'll work.
trolls.
Yeah.
Alright. Oliver, you go at the same time as first that
Cool.
troll and second troll. The second troll is not dead. Second troll will try to murder Kalir.
Oh, fuck.
All right, we'll see what happens.
That is a miss, and a hit. It's not a crit, but he hits. And deals a certain amount of damage.
All right, I know what. I'll figure out what's happening later. I'll stab the troll right in front of me right now. I'll move to
You do
face that
so.
troll. I'll let you do your stuff right now.
Hit.
All right, for 15 on this
So wait,
one.
is our guy dead?
He's
Yeah.
down, I think.
I mean, there's
I
an
don't know if he's
X.
dead.
I think
Oh,
that
he's
means
dead.
dead.
No,
he's-
because the trolls
this-
aren't dead yet, but they're down.
The same amount of X as on the trolls, okay?
Yeah, you
just-
stop moving. Well, you know what?
Noticing things are not moving. Also, Oliver, you notice that your spear, as you hit the trolls, does this weird kind of burning sound again.
Okay.
Also, you feel the bubbling sensation of whatever that is in you.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Bubbles.
This troll is the devil. This troll tries to hit you like he hates you. You are all that you're not supposed to be, so it's time to murder you. He is, unfortunately, not as good at murdering you as he wants to be, and doesn't manage to do so.
That's great to hear. We were talking about.
And Kitty can move out of the way.
Yes, thank you. He's gonna
Why?
move right behind this thingy here. Yeah.
And you can take more shots. The
Just at the
way to
same.
shoot the troll is clear now.
Yeah. One shot.
Oh no, it's the same
Three
guy
shots.
cast lay on hands on
Crit
Bruce.
and
Three
a
Wayne.
shots.
second
Okay.
crit.
I'm a professional healer. It's fine.
Okay.
Wait, 3 shots. Okay, crit hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Move this.
9. I am very
no.
symmetric today.
Yeah, you totally average today, That is 27 points of damage against the troll. Oliver, End of the round.
I will.
Second attack.
I'll kill this last troll.
So
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Ooh,
is a kill on the troll, probably.
for 15 damage.
Alright. Troll is also down on the ground.
This is the same day that I used lay on hands, right?
No.
It's not okay. I'm gonna roll then with that then. Was that 3?
No, fight in cave, rain no, it's the same day, sorry.
Okay, I want to make sure, yeah.
Wait,
it's
lay on
no-
hands on who?
But Kaliran, if he's still alive, I don't know if he's still alive or not. I was gonna stabilize him.
There's
No, but I was
laying on
wondering-
hands.
Why do you not
I
have
lay on
lay
hands on you.
Wasn't that the day before?
That's what I was wondering about. I wasn't sure.
It was because we fucked up our first teleport.
We rested one night.
That was the night, or that was
That
the
was
time when I
the
got.
day of the fight, and now we are on the day after the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
The day of the fight, I healed Reuven. And the day after the fight, I healed Ishtar.
Right,
and then we
right,
teleported.
okay.
So
Like
the only
not, yeah.
heal available is your spell slot if you took a heal.
You know what? Can I do an unproficient healing, like stabilizing check on him? What I rolling for that?
Do whatever you want to do, that is not a question.
I will do that then.
You are at the moment still fighting things, and there's still a troll on the loose.
That's how is it take a full? Is it a full round? Is it a full round to stabilize somebody, or is it?
Done for this round. It's the end of the round.
Oh, I was saying I was rolling for next round. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I'll roll
alright.
rolling with 3.
It is time to roll initiative, yeah.
I rolled in with stabilize.
Why am I so bad at the game?
Why not? Reuven, you go first.
Okay. We're gonna shoot the guy with an arrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a hit.
10 damage.
You take a second shot as well on the same guy?
I'll take it, sure.
Sure. That is a crit.
$13 damage.
Right. The troll is most certainly on the ground at the moment. Kitty.
Kitty was gonna reduce that guy. If she can't cancel her spell, she'll just pop it like on this guy. Just on the corpse.
I think Kitty does not have line of sight on the first target, so it must be a different one.
Sure, we'll reduce this guy.
Okay. He is incapacitated, so face the saving throw. Kaliran bleeds. Oliver.
I rolled in to go and stabilize Kaliran. I'm gonna walk over to him. I have had some practice doing some in the temples to help him out, so I have a little bit, probably not, not enough for a proficiency slot, but maybe a bit better than nothing.
It's just
So
a check.
int check. All right, what is my int? Pretty good. That it's a pretty good roll. See what happens.
That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to.
I'm like, Usmar, I need help. I don't know what to do.
As you try to heal him, you rip open the wound and see a bunch of blood gushing out.
Oh shit.
Osmar?
Do you see the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
No.
on the token?
On the scrolls.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
now I
trolls.
see them. Yeah.
That's
1, 2,
the
3,
order
4, 5.
they get blank on.
Okay. Troll number 6 does not get anything.
I
yeah,
only
five
have
shots.
5 missiles.
You only have 5 missiles.
That is this and this and this. As Oliver, as you shout Osmar, help me here, you see a bunch of magic missiles flying around your ears. None of them hit you, which is a good thing. You've been hit enough by magic missiles, but
It's true.
here we are. It's shown us to nothing. And it is end of the round.
Immediately after, I'll rush towards Kaliran.
Yeah, Reuven, you have the choice to shoot random things if you want to.
Sure. I'll
Start
waste some
shooting, so
arrows.
you can end
We'll
shooting.
use the same numbers. We'll do one at 3. No,
Mhm.
I already did one. I don't remember. I'll do one at 3.
Yeah, easy crit.
And I'll do one at 4.
4 is already Giga dead.
Alright.
I didn't see how much your damage was on your thingies. So
It was
I don't-
only 1, but Oliver like smacked it with a spear when it was 1 HP.
It's all right. It was,
I had my
yeah.
back turned, okay? I didn't see what's happening.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take
It
a
is.
movement there.
Yeah.
5 foot step, yeah.
Next round. Initiative.
Down, 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 down.
Who goes first? Clearing goes first. Please.
Please.
It's your turn.
Okay, I am going to use my conversations with Oliver, the knowledge I've gained, that I know that paladins don't really get diseases. So I am going to rushedly try to bind his wounds without really caring too much about how clean the wounds are.
Alright.
Assuming that, his paladin stuff will take care of that, his god will look after that. And as I previously saw Oliver completely butcher his check, I don't try to first aid check it from here. I squeeze in here, shouting, Oliver, are you trying to get him fucking killed? And then I go to patch his wounds.
Alrighty. I think you auto succeed, right?
Yep.
Kitty turn.
Reuven tells Kitty to come and run up and munch on number 5.
Munch on number 5. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Make Kitty damage for munching.
Do you want attack rolls or only
No,
damage?
let me just quickly check for crits. Oh yeah, two claw crits. Although Kitty
Wow.
doesn't really understand, no, Kitty just bites. Sorry.
Yeah.
So just a bite damage.
By 8 times 2.
Yep. Oliver.
He's just gonna walk over here and stab number 1 with a spear. It's a hit, I'm guessing, for I can find the number 15.
Do you like 15 for some
I
reason?
do like 15. It's a good number.
Reuven?
Reuven puts his bow away and pulls out his swords, ready to start chopping.
Where do you
I think it'll
chop?
take like a half movement to get here. And I think that's all he gets. He needs to put the bow away, take out
Yeah,
his sword,
that's true.
and then move.
Yep.
Do we have any acid, or are we just gonna have to leave them?
Time
I have
for
acid.
initiative.
Is he alive?
Wounds stop bleeding, whatever that means. You can give me a guess. But
I think
Can
we'll
I
probably have
make
to wait till after.
is there a check that I could make, like healing?
Yeah.
Not to heal him, but to discern whether he's alive?
sure, healing check.
Yes. Are we still in initiative? I'm assuming that's a 3.
All right.
Of course, yes, still an initiative.
I think I'm just gonna start dragging the corpses together so we can burn them with acid.
They are large force trolls, so dragging them not the easiest task.
Yeah. I don't need to get them
Okay.
like in a pile, more like just right next to each other so we can easily get burn them all.
Clearing goes first. Does whatever he does. Kitty bites the troll. Kitty has
Yeah,
been instructed to bite
Bites
the troll.
number 5, I guess. Still another round on number 5.
Yeah.
Want any damages? Just
Does a random amount of damage.
yeah, that's fine.
Kitty is making sure Troll stays dead. Oliver?
Yeah.
Osma?
Yeah, I'm gonna start dragging. How many trolls? How many of these? Can I drag 1, 2, and 3 onto the same spot in one round, or is that like they're kind of like one at a time?
Nah, it's just one.
Okay, I'll drag 1 on top of 2 then. Just like drag over 1 on top of 2.
One on top of 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Healing is the healing checks are usually for like healing people. And the checks are made at -2. Now that I'm not trying to heal, I'm just trying to discern whether he's alive. Can I just roll wisdom instead of that -2?
Healing. Yeah, just roll. Roll something.
Oh,
Whatever he is not much alive.
not much alive.
Him is maybe dead, maybe alive. Hard to tell.
What? That's a pass.
Yeah, I'm giving you exactly what I'm giving you.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, we're fine. We got him. He's alive, right?
Moksongin.
Okay.
What? That sounded like
Sorry, that
that
was
sounded like a drunk person speaking Finnish.
That is
That's
Estonian. I mean, that's
Estonian.
Estonian or the other way around, depending on your perspective.
Muksonkiini. What the fuck?
Go ahead, Ruben, what do you do?
Reuben stabbing number 2, number 3. Just
Give me
stabbing.
one
Do you want
attack on
damage
number
rolls?
2. Just see if you crit.
Okay, this is 1. This is 2.
Crits. Okay.
That's
They are large
Do you want
creatures.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay. 2d8. 11 damage altogether.
They are large creatures, so you do 12.
Oh, that's
Twice.
true. I rolled 2d12. That's what?
What's your
Ooh,
bonus
How
on
do you do
damage?
that, DM? Why did you say that?
Do you have bonus on damage? Just from your magic rune?
Oh yeah, +2 and +3, +5 together.
Yeah. I thought you were taking 2 different shows.
No, just all on 2.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Alrighty. Okay. Next round, I guess.
Wait, before rolling initiative, can I
You
make?
did a check this round.
Yes, but I am asking because I'm asking for an action. If this is gonna be 2 separate actions, can
What is-
I make a anatomy check to see if I think that casting haste on Kaliran could help with metabolism and binding his wounds and shit right now?
Never
That
thought
is
about doing
a next round check if you want to do that.
Okay. Can I is it like I make the check at the start and then cast haste, or do I need to make a check and that round after that cast haste if I think it's good?
You can start preparing haste and think about it, but then you're committed to casting the spell. So
Okay,
if
that's
your
fine.
check comes out with negative, then you're wasting the spell.
That's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. First goes Rufen.
Reuben stabs number 3 this time.
Right.
I re-rolled my roll 20, so I've lost all my.
Oh shit.
Crit hit.
2d12 plus 3 and
Give me another d12.
plus 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Osma, you got the same time as Kaliran.
2020
It's not
plus
bleeding. whatever that
16.
means.
I wonder if haste could help someone dying and not die. I don't know.
The answer is inconclusive.
Okay.
You
I
cast
cast
a
haste
spell
on him anyway. Hope for the
just
best.
on Kaliran.
Yes.
Okay, Kaliran is hasted.
Ages 1 year. 1 year.
Well,
Alrighty,
I mean-
Can I walk over to this tiny troll, chuck it into the pile, and then start dragging another troll over
yeah,
in the same
no
round?
problem.
Okay, so I'll come over here, chuck the troll into this pile over here, and then drag number 3 into the pile as well. Or however you want to do it, yeah. Let me move away if that helps.
Oh, or is this exactly the opposite of what you want to do?
Kitty bites.
He
We'll find
munches
out
on
later.
number 4.
No, Kitty munches on number 5.
Ah, okay.
She's committed, you know.
That's
Wait,
true.
I'm actually so confused. In real life,
Hmm.
would you want to be hasted to recover faster? Because most of your recovery, like if you have muscle damage or whatever, happens when you're asleep, when your metabolism is at the slowest. But like you necessarily require, metabolites and shit for any sort of hypertrophy. I actually have no idea what the answer is.
The answer is
We need a doctor
complicated.
in the call. We need a doctor in the call.
I got one more attack in me
Biologist.
before the new round from DM.
Uh,
I got 3 attacks this round.
You know, technically you have, but practically you are in
That's true.
troll
Practically,
stabbing mode,
okay.
so you're just stabbing trolls,
That's true. Okay.
not maxing
Wait,
your
is it
damage
real
output.
initiative?
Yeah, we're
yeah.
rolling now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Iran
Fuck,
goes
yeah.
first with Osma. He's still not bleeding. He's not bleeding really quickly now.
I walk here. I pull out some acid vials and dump them on the.
A pile of trolls.
You know, you have it's raining really heavy, so the acid vials are cool. They're not very effective unless you take your time to make sure it sticks. So this is a one troll around acid dumping action here.
Okay, can I just instead of dumping acid on the trolls, can I just step here and just pull out a bunch of acid and roll it on the ground so that the others can start dumping it if they want?
You can put acid flask on the ground. Yeah, no problem.
Can I dump like 5
Where are they?
in my extra dimensional pockets?
Oh yeah, you can kneel down and pull acid flasks and put them on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put down 5 acid flasks.
All right.
Alrighty.
Reuven, I'll complete my previous turn. My idea. I'll move on to number 4 and attack number 4. It's sword.
Cool. By the way,
Do you want damage?
yeah, I always want damage.
Okay.
Alright.
20 to hit?
Mhm.
15 to hit?
But they are incapacitated on the ground. You always hit. Just a question if you deal damage. How much
okay.
damage you deal.
And in case I crit. Okay, I see.
Yep. Whatever.
Alright, I rolled in to drag a troll, but could I just change that to grab an acid flask and start burning acid on the trolls?
No
Okay,
problem.
I'll just grab an acid flask, start pouring acid on one of these trolls over here in the pile.
I will also say, I think Kaliran is fucking dead, but we should take him to Green Peak.
I agree.
You need to carry him, line up the trolls somewhat, then we just start moving, and I'll blast a lightning bolt or fireball here so that it takes them longer to recover.
Alright, so I'll acid one of the trolls, start moving to Kalir, and then start assessing how much he weighs, I guess.
You takes the entire round too.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll just move to the next to Kalir and
You
then
have
at the end of the
to administer the acid on the troll.
Alright, so I'll stay next to him then.
This troll is acided. Kitty does what Kitty does best, which is
Yeah.
wondering why the flesh of the troll does not get less.
a never-ending feast.
Continues biting. Kariran does what he does best, which is really quickly not bleeding, and Usma does well. Oh no, we're at the end of the round, sorry, next round.
We continue making sure these trolls don't come up.
Let's start heading out now. Okay, take Kaliran and let's run. I'll throw a fireball this way.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, I'll move. Sure.
Here to pick up the acid flask, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter too much.
It's fine.
Kaliran
Yeah, I still have like
is
15.
Yeah.
Initiative. Alright. Kaliran and Oliver go at the same time.
All right, I'm gonna go and pick him up, I guess.
Mhm.
I have like, so this actually matters what weight I can carry. I'm gonna do some quick math, see if I updated my shit, but I can carry at least 350 pounds without like while being like 1/4 move.
Kaliran weighs to you
I'm just gonna do my math real quick to make sure like shit's updated.
260.
Does this
260.
thing drag your attention?
20.
No.
60. That is the wrong number that I just did math on.
I think it's DM if DM does it.
All right, I'm going to be at 1/2 move, but I can carry him.
Okay.
I am just at the 1/2 move category. I can, yeah,
You know,
so within
he's
3.
also like very, very wounded, so you want to be like really sure that you don't accidentally rip any wound open.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm traveling slow anyway, but I'll probably travel like at 1/4 speed anyway, probably.
Yeah. So you grab Kaliran and move like 30 feet this way.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was like, oh, I got him. We can move.
Seeing Oliver move so slowly, I think we need to put the acid on all of them, Usman.
Okay.
Kitty!
Continues munching.
Delicious troll. This time, like Kitty, like thinks about biting it again, then decides not to. Osman?
After hearing Ruben, I will shout out Oliver, go, we will follow you soon, and then I'll pick up the acid thing and go dump it on number 1.
Yeah, I'll just keep going in the directions. I guess I'll stop. I'll get of initiative.
Oh, we have like a way better acid thing here. Okay, can troll number 1 stays? It's a better acid thing. Oh, wait. This one is not acid. I may have accidentally switched troll number 1 and 2, but doesn't really matter too much. Ruven?
Ruin picks up a 3rd acid vial and goes to 2 and puts it on 2.
Alrighty. Osman! Can roll me
Osman?
D10.
D10? Wait, did you ask me
Yes.
for D10?
Yes.
Did the acid on number 3 go away?
I wanted to have replaced it with the acid symbol. Didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Osma,
Forget that tiny troll in there.
Yeah?
a tiny troll, jumps up from the dead
Oh no.
and leaps at you.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay.
It's kind of the problem with dragging things on top of each other and throwing them in corpse.
No, I think the problem was fucking reducing it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's alright.
If we hadn't reduced it, you'd be dead right now.
No.
Does a surprise 20 hit you?
Wait.
And non-surprised, but you're kind of busy at the moment, so also not
Okay.
dex.
20. Yeah, that hits.
That
You
hits.
do like no damage though.
Yep.
Right, you
At
take
least.
5 points of damage.
Oh, fuck!
Is your armor gone?
No.
Okay, I thought it destroyed your armor. That's why I was like, oh shit.
No, that was just me screaming with pain.
Oh, I see.
Okay, initiative.
Yes.
I'm just carrying Kalera. I'm probably like trying to still roll initiative.
Try to beat this dumbass fucking mini troll.
I'll roll in just in case it matters.
Does it still have large creature initiative when it's reduced?
Yeah. You don't change initiative.
That would be so base, dude. Enlarge something to slow its initiative. That would be so cool.
Mhm.
It gets
Oh.
missiled really
It
hard.
gets missile already. How much
Really,
is
really
it?
hard.
For
it was
23
smart
points
guess.
of damage. This
Smart.
tiny troll is most definitely missiled here, you know.
Mm.
Kitty is like inconclusive on her action, so she
Yeah,
kind of starts like wandering a bit.
that's fine.
Reuven, see you.
There was at least I think 2 more acid flasks here.
You know, there was a tiny troll just leaping out of the pile of corpses. Didn't you like want to fight the tiny
No.
troll?
No, that was a tiny troll. Uzma can take care of it.
Okay.
With
Worst case, he has to
his
bonk
staff.
him with his staff. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I pick up
Yeah.
the new acid vial and put it on number 4.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually pretty confident the Clearing isn't dead because the armor is still here.
No. Oh,
Whatever, you
babe.
move away, I assume.
Do you know you can right click your token and open character?
Did not know that. No. Oh, oh no, I knew that, but I never used that. That was the thing.
You can also double click on shift double click, which is
I
the
think it's
same.
something.
No, that's different. Shift double click? Oh, shift
Yeah.
double click works. No, but it opens bio and info.
No, because you can. I think from there you can.
Shift double click.
Yeah,
on
but
the
it
go to
doesn't.
the character sheet.
It
That's
doesn't
weird.
auto open the correct tab.
Yeah, interesting.
That's
Yeah.
weird. That is
But if you
weird.
alt double click, it opens character sheet.
Ah, okay. That's a new
There you
one.
go.
Alrighty. Next round.
In the round movement, I think I run this way.
Alright. Leave the tiny troll to his tiny troll business.
Yep.
Reuven, you take the last flask of acid and
Yeah,
pour it on
yeah. With it.
the last troll.
Kitty follows the group
Doop,
and
doop,
helps
doop.
me follow.
Alright.
I think we'll just leave small troll there.
Yeah. You know, the acid will stop the regeneration and they will, after a while, return to regenerating.
Yeah.
You don't want to dip the small troll in the acid like some quesadilla?
I used all my acid. You only gave me 5 vials.
Yeah, but you can dip the small troll in the acid wound of another troll.
No. I'm not. No.
All right.
Like some nachos.
Okay. Reuven, you move away with the rest of your friends,
Yes.
and I think there's a fireball flying over.
No, I think since they're acided, I won't do it. I'm not sure how it'll interact. Maybe it'll burn the acid and then it'll actually be...
Tiny troll is not acid.
Yeah, I don't care about the tiny troll.
You don't care about tiny troll. Okay. So you move away for
Yeah.
with like super slow movement speed, or like does any plans?
Yeah. I mean, can I? I'm gonna try and summon Sael, but I don't know if that'll work. When I'll summon.
Works to carry you. It doesn't like really work well to kill you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. So it probably wouldn't
You're
work
the
out.
only
Yeah.
one who has the strength to carry him. So
I can reduce...
Reduce.
I can reduce Kaliran.
Yeah.
That'll work for an hour, and then I can ride to Greenport maybe.
Yeah.
Want to do that or Green Peak?
Yeah.
I think the only problem is, as a healer, I would know, is while injured and
Yeah.
or I don't know which one overacts. Does magic or physics overact when you're reduced and injured? Then once you grow back to your normal size, that might be cause some tearing.
I think it might just be
does magic
best if we just
overrules
carry him
most
slowly.
definitely, but
Sorry.
I think.
Panic.
Sorry, yeah, I interrupted.
it's probably not going to rip open the wounds. That's what you're
Okay.
thinking.
Okay.
Like casting spells on super wounded people, that might still be like maybe a bad idea.
I think we can just carry him slowly.
Unless
it'll be
it's
fine.
haste. You know.
Unless it's haste. Haste definitely is a good idea. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Cure Light
Also,
Wounds.
I think the negative of when it grows, even if it doesn't rip its things, it might cause it to fall or something.
I think we just carry him regularly and just go
Yeah.
into the night.
Can we make
carry him.
stretchers somehow like we did for Reuben? Oh, that was so fucking cool.
I think you are missing a tent at the moment, so
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't
Yeah, I
have the
think-
time to open up the Hall of Holding, so I think we just get a march on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What if we take the portable hole? Okay. No, wait, how large was it?
Portable hole.
Was it 3 feet in diameter or 3 feet radius?
6 feet.
I think it's 3 feet. I think it's radius. Let me check the
So,
description.
what if we have the portable hole and then we grab the ends of it so that Scrumpled and Super won't go into dimensional mode and then use it as a, like, stretcher?
The 6 foot diameter. Yeah. So I
The
mean,
fabric of the dimensional hole is like super enchanted and super fine. You can do it. The chance of just ripping it and blowing something up is pretty high, but you can do if you want to.
I think just carrying him is probably the best bet. I think it's the least
Yeah.
risky. I do like the creativity though.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we just have to carry him and just fucking go into the night.
Right. It is about like 9 minutes after you start moving away. So I want Reuven to make me a perception check.
Yep.
Can I make one too?
You
Nope.
are busy
Maybe
paying
Kitty.
attention.
Sorry?
You are busy paying attention to Oliver, that Oliver doesn't accidentally smack Kaliran against a tree, you know?
Okay. That's true. Oliver did fuck up his thing.
It
really
did fuck
bad.
up real bad. Yeah.
The only reason I don't think Oliver is trying to literally murder Kaliran is because Oliver made us literally murder ourselves, go fucking to the literal edge of the world for some
Yeah.
dumb shit that this guy wanted.
Reuven,
Yep.
what's your surprise spec AC?
That's just minus dex. That is 18.
18.
That fucking one troll
You-
come back.
Take a troll claw to the back and take 6 points of damage as tiny troll.
Tiny troll!
Oh my god! Just steal the Reuben.
Tiny troll leaps on you. Let's distort the tiny troll.
Oh god!
Stretch
God.
roll.
Stretchy
Make
troll.
tiny troll back to tiny troll. Tiny troll
No,
leaps
don't
on
make
your
him
back
fight
and
me.
claws at you. He has followed you through the rain. Rah!
I give Kitty the opportunity to try to take care of this guy. Of course, I will assist, but I feel like Kitty is
like
most suited.
sitting. Well, Kitty is like walking like next to you. You call Kitty to fight.
Well, I'll take my swords out and try to take care of it first. Do you want to just have it attack me and I have it attack it?
Oh, it's initiative. You know, the fight is not over until
That's true.
the fight is over. So Kitty just keeps walking.
Sure.
You turn around, fight Tiny Troll.
Yeah.
Tiny Troll is super angry. Okay, give him like an angry buff here.
I'm super angry.
Yes.
I attack. I'm assuming I'm first.
Mega angry. You go first. Yeah, that is a hit and a second hit.
D12 plus 3. D12 plus 2. 12 damage.
12 damage. As Tiny Troll, like he's not done with you. He will
Let's go.
jump your face again. Super angry troll. Ooh, an 18.
21 AC.
21 AC. Alrighty. Then he crits
You only
with
have
his second claw.
21?
He lost his big.
I lost
his
my
big armor buff.
thingy. Remember?
You take.
Are you wearing the
Rough.
+2 leather armor?
Yes.
An 8 times 110 for still 1 damage. Okay, so you
Yeah.
take 11 points of damage.
What?
As I have accidentally given Tiny Troll HP instead of taking them away.
Okay. Okay. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Usmore get the acid vial for the tiny troll.
Yeah, at this point I run towards him to get...
Now it's this time.
Tiny Troll beats you in initiative.
Yeah.
Hey, none of you is paying attention. You do. You think Rufen is fine. Like he didn't tell you.
Do we
to
not
do
hear
anything.
the? I mean, we hear straps of pain.
Like
Right?
Rufen is like, oh god, tiny troll turns around and starts fighting tiny troll, and you just keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, I think
He
Oliver
didn't tell you to do
That's
anything,
what
so you just move.
Yeah.
I think Oliver is moving at such a slow pace for me. I can use my 360 vision to look a little bit what's going on.
Yeah, you see that Ruven is fighting tiny troll. And you
Also,
don't know what's
regardless
happening
of
in
what's
this round.
happening here, he needs fucking acid anyway, even if he kills the
Alright.
troll. So
Okay. Tiny troll misses his barrage of attacks. His best roll is a 19.
That's a 15 hit.
No.
That's a 17
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
4 damage.
Sorry, God, this tiny troll.
Go
is
again.
the bane of us.
Go again.
that
Nine.
really pulled out the acid, assuming that the troll would be dead. But now I'm just kind of standing there stumped.
Okay, now we've got
That
something.
is a crit and a hit. Yeah.
That's 30 damage.
Finally, you
Nice.
deal damage to tiny troll.
Ruben got
Tiny
angry
troll.
at that one.
Yeah, tiny troll did more damage to you in this round than you've taken in like forever. You are now.
I took an entire basilisk fight.
Yeah.
Ruben,
The
move.
only, the only reason you took damage in the basilisk fight is because like your friend stabbed you in the face. But,
Exactly.
right. Tiny
I
troll
go-
is no longer
I go
angry.
to
Tiny troll
I go
is
to apply the thing.
dead and acided.
Oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
Fucking trolls. Why'd it have to be trolls?
It's
Yeah.
always trolls, you know.
It is, yeah.
The
Alright,
bane of your existence.
You know,
That
we
is very
thought
true.
today was gonna be a chill day.
Yeah, alright, I think Oliver's just marching. Like he's just trudging slowly through the mushy ground.
I mean, I'm still pretty much full HP.
Oliver's full HP too. It's just,
Moving, there's a question that pops into your mind.
Yes?
You have a second spell slot.
For what?
To cast passive on a trace.
I have 2 spell slots to get past the trace.
Ooh. This might be the time to do so.
I will do so. I will use both of them.
You know,
Is
your
it-
range of knowledge, the acided trolls, they're probably going to wake up in like 10 minutes or so. And Tiny Troll, has followed you, so.
I will use it. I will do whatever the ranger and senses tell me. Like I will run slightly away to deposit Tiny Troll.
Just
run
pick
back.
him up and throw him like as far away as possible.
Or like find a river and put him in the river in the glass vial of acid.
Alright, the Tiny Troll is getting discarded somewhere at something. It is as much as Tiny Troll is annoying, it's still kind of sad to see him. Like, he's like tiny sized, It's like
No, it's not sad. It's pretty happy.
and you have to like throw him somewhere in the bushes.
I think all this level of sadness is gone away with the fact that it has almost killed this person that we spent we spent so much effort to get his quest done.
Yeah, that is true. Although that wasn't Tiny Troll that almost killed him, so.
Yeah, but it's it's Tiny Troll's family or friends or whatever. It's all the same.
Tiny Troll's clan,
True, yeah, that.
right?
Fuck the trolls.
I used both of my spell slots and I'm getting back to the party.
It's
I don't
gonna be a
think-
long night.
Yeah.
There might be some ultra vision necessary for Oliver so he doesn't stumble while carrying Kaliran.
We do have a lantern if we don't have ultra vision.
Oh, lantern. It's pouring rain.
We don't have
Better than
ultra
nothing.
vision though. The only. Oh, actually, I have secure shelter.
You're just
That
secure
is also
shelter.
an
is that
option.
what?
You could
Yeah.
secure shelter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think
Yeah.
I think it's probably better than carrying him through the
Wait,
rain.
do I need to fucking tend to his wounds during the night?
Hmm?
Do I need to tend to this guy's wounds during the night?
Technically, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Unless you want to leave it up to luck.
Uh, I think after conjuring the hut, after the party agrees on conjuring the hut,
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I look to the party members and say, "Do you think you guys can keep him alive for the night?"
I don't think so.
I
No.
can try, but I probably didn't do well last
Did
time.
you see what Oliver did before?
I was panicking, Ruben. Okay, it was the.
It's-
I've never had anyone go down in a fight before that was on our side.
Really?
I
All
mean,
right.
not in a while. Not since we've been adventuring together, at least.
You've been privileged
Except
with
for
great allies.
oh no, you went down that one time. We forgot about that. The bear creature with the magic magician's cave.
Mm.
That was Ruben who saved you. I've never had to do it, I guess.
Well, we've always had pretty strong magics to help us with you around, Oliver, but
I mean, I
when
can
we were
try to be
just
smart.
starting out, we were all very close to
I'll
death.
take care of him, but
Okay, I'll stay up
just
with you to keep watch as well.
yes, just for the future, I think it'll be best if I'm allowed to do my research so that we're actually properly prepared for these adventures.
Agreed.
I shake my head.
The
For the future.
5th level anti-troll spell, you know.
just acid fire combo. Acid
Black
splash plus
hole.
fireball. Oh, acid splash plus fireball would actually be a good anti-troll spell. Like combine the two spells together.
Yeah, or maybe like some sort of disintegration, you know.
True, that could work too. You know what?
No, I think I have more important spells to research. I can't be using my time on such trivial matters.
Yeah, I think
All right,
Oliver's not.
Oliver.
I think
It's
Oliver's not
just the
sleeping
two of
then.
us again, like old times. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think I'm sleeping tonight, Driven. I'd make sure we're all safe. Don't want more trolls coming knocking on our door.
Well, if you get
You can
tired
stay
in
up.
the night, wake me up.
I will, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think Oliver feels too guilty to go to sleep now.
The one negative of not sleeping is not being able to get spell slots.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that is kind of
I do get my. I actually, you know what? That's correct. You know what? He's gonna begrudgingly go to Ruben and be like, "Can you stay up tonight, Ruben? I need to get my spells back."
Oh my god.
He's
I
like,
hear
Ruben
this.
doesn't look happy.
I overhear this and I'm thinking to myself, look at this fucking guy.
Ruben doesn't look happy, but he doesn't say anything. He
Like
just gets
Oliver
up.
doesn't look happy either. He does not look happy about this. But he's like, if I can get my rest, I can make sure that Kaliran is safe. He's healed tomorrow, at least stable. Then it won't be for naught, at least.
You see Ruben set up in a nice, like, warm blanket over him, Kyrie in his lap, sitting next to Kale, looking out the window, ready to spend the night.
Osmo's already sleeping.
Yeah.
What?
Osmo
Those smart
doesn't
fucking-
give a single fuck, just goes to sleep.
I thought we agreed that I
terrified.
have to stay up.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when we smart doze off. He dozes off, thinking he can sleep, and then he's like, "Fuck, I gotta stay up."
Alrighty. Night comes. It is a annoying night. Keeping you almost dead. By now you're kind of convinced that he's not dead. There's the telltale of the armor still being here, which might have vanished in a different sense.
Does
Also,
it seem like he's breathing?
it's the tiniest amount of breathing. Like the -9 out of -10 amount of breathing, you know.
Oh gosh.
Did the one on the roll add a damage?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's very funny. Oh god, that was very close.
Yeah.
It was a little close. Okay, you know, we'll see if we get attacked in the night and you get
I'm
like
sure
a
the
fireball or
haste
something.
was useful.
The haste definitely
haste
helped.
was super helpful. It did exactly age him by 1 year and would have reduced his time to wake up by 10 minutes if he wouldn't have been, if he were at 0 hit points, which he wasn't. But,
That's all right.
for the future, if you need your unconscious party members to wake up quicker, hasting them might be a thing to do.
A year of life or waking up about 10 minutes
You just-
faster,
Invented an adrenaline shot.
I just invented steroids, magic steroids, or adrenaline.
Yeah. The night comes, the night goes. Nothing tries to murder you in the night.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, Oliver's gonna fucking pray for 10 minutes.
Wait, during the night, is there any moment where I'm the only one who's on watch?
I don't think so.
I think Reuven stays up the entire night.
No.
Maybe he is like somewhat meditating away at some point. If you do some fancy things.
I look slightly annoyed. Actually, I don't know if that's visible in the night with my cloak, but I am annoyed because I am the one who has to go through the most trouble. Firstly, this thing was partly Oliver's fault for fucking up the medicine check, but also this guy for being a fucking idiot and just rushing the front line. And also, like, even in this situation, Ruben has his fucking amulet, so for him, this is kind of easy. And for me, this is hard. It's unfair.
Yeah. Also, you're the one who needs to sleep the most because you can't learn spells if you don't sleep.
Yeah, I'm used to being treated like a baby. I'm usually the one who never has to do anything, and now I actually have to do everything.
Yeah. For all the suffering you go through the night.
True. What
Can you
what
give
do I
me
get?
a constitution check at disadvantage, since you're not used to this at all, to see if you're exhausted? Yeah.
Also, I would like to say that what is this all for? For saving some dumbass's life who I don't really care about? Wow.
Same
Whoa!
roll.
I think that should be a +1 since I rolled the same thing twice. Like, look at how nice that looks. 10, 10, 10, 10. I feel like I should get a +1 for aesthetics. That is really nice
One
looking.
of the checks.
Yeah.
With your...
I give you a 20.5 on the check, so still a fail, but almost.
Oh shit.
We round those up.
Yeah, except for in this case where we don't. So you are exhausted.
Yeah. Oh wait, what does that mean?
It just means like your 2 hit is minus, things like this.
Okay.
We'll get some good rest with the green pig.
Look up the rules if you want to, but let's hope you don't get in a fight and we have to not look them up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, no spells. It is still raining. It is like raining way less today. Half the amount of yesterday. Or like water, it is. You're gonna be wet once you leave the hut, but it is not as drowning as yesterday. It's not as loud. Yeah. Ready? Grab your stuff.
Well, but before we leave, Oliver's gonna pray for 10 minutes and then, cast 2 doses of healing on this bad boy, on this Kaliran. Gonna cure light wounds. He's gonna lay on hands and then cure light wounds him. I don't know if the order matters, but that's just not the order.
I didn't casting a second healing spell. I get triggered.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, it's just Usmar getting triggered.
You lay on hands and you see, like, as the DD, have you taken his helmet off or something like this?
I mean, we probably did when we were treating his wounds. Gonna have to, right? I imagine. That's my guess, at least. Like, be wrong, yeah.
Color reappear on his skin, like the tiny amount of color he has. Like has been a pale person all the time. And he slightly his eyes flutter, and he's like.
Oliver's gonna let a big sigh of relief and just and then cast Cure Light Wounds on him again, or cast Cure Light Wounds in the second action.
Yeah, you cast Cure Light Wounds. It does exactly nothing, but that's fine.
Okay, he doesn't know that yet. He's still testing out the healing magic.
No, you have seen it not work.
Oh, I have? I didn't know that. I forgot that.
Now you have seen it, not okay.
Oh, okay. Just gonna let a big sigh of relief and then go over to Usmar and be like, thank you, Usmar. I'm sorry about all this.
That's fine. It's mainly Kaliran's fault.
Either way, he's alive. It's
I'm
I can always hear.
Like,
We should move. Very tired, Reuven's voice calls out.
I can carry Kaliran. I can carry Kaliran longer if need be. If you can't walk.
I think he's still unconscious.
Oh, I thought his eyes just
is
opened up.
the tiny amount of conscious of someone who might be able to move at 1 movement speed.
All right, so I'll carry him then. All right. Actually, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time and just take off my plate limbs, and then I can carry him and be at 1/2 movement speed. Instead of 1/4.
What?
Yeah.
Or 2/3 movement, I mean, not 1/2, yeah. I'm gonna take those off temporarily.
Hey, that's
I can
what
also
you-
just reduce him now that he's not in danger of dying.
I think it's gonna matter too much. It's like he's only reduced for an hour, so it's gonna take longer than an hour to travel there.
You can probably reduce him, jump on your horse, and just bolt if you want to.
Oh, true, yeah. I'll ask Claire, are you okay? I mean, Claire, are you okay with that? We can reduce you if I can.
Why are you asking Kaliran's opinion?
He's like
I don't
clearly
know if
not
he's
in any way, shape, or form able to do any
Answer.
cognitive processes. So
All right, I think we can do that, Usma, if you're okay with that. If you're safe, if you feel like you two are safe being by yourself for couple hours in the woods.
If
Or
anything,
how
I
long it
think
takes.
we'll be more safe.
just about to say, there's like this tiny voice in the back of your head.
All right,
Johnson.
we'll do that then. Just reduce them, and I'll actually I'm gonna before we do that, I'm gonna go outside and try to summon Sayel.
Yeah, works, no problem.
Ooh, a big sigh of relief there as well. All right, all right, Usma, I think we can
But
do that
there's
then.
like the voice that comes in your head, like Sayer's voice, that says, I prefer not to getting hit.
I apologize about that, Sayel. I didn't have time to dismiss you. I guess I apologize. I didn't think the polls would close with you in time.
Ooh,
Well, yeah.
croissant.
But yeah, I think we're good, Usmar.
I sprinkle
reduce
some iron powder on my forehead and close my eyes and point to the guy who I want to reduce.
Yeah.
And I'll go over, pick him up, put him in my pouch, I guess. I don't really know what the best
You
location
can
to put him is.
just take tiny Kaliran and put him in front of you on the horse.
Oh, true, I can do that too.
Tiny,
hold him
you
still.
can easily hold him
And I'll
between your
ride to
legs
Greenport.
and just ride away.
Yeah, I'll see you guys at Greenport and right away to Greenport.
Yeah.
Or Green
you
Peak,
ride
Green
away.
Peak, keep saying
There's
it
like
once.
a tiny problem I want to just for the sake of it bring it up. You don't have direction sense.
That is
There's
correct.
no path or anything here. You're in the wilderness, so Ruben can give you the direction, and then you're up to your own.
I guess so, yeah.
Till you find something, then tips you arrange your
You
way.
know what? The more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm like, it might just be better if we stick together. I don't want to lose. I have no idea where I'm going to these woods, guys. We can unless Ruben wants to ride the horse with, unless we want to leave. I don't know. It
Well,
seems
let's
like
go
there's
and
more.
leave Kaliran here. No,
I
I'm just
think
kidding, of course.
I think I'll keep him on the horse just so it's out of combat, and then I'll
In
start getting a
between
bit faster.
your horse and the amount of tiny space you have at your disposal, you can easily get him to Green Peak.
Yeah. Do we have enough
Just
tiny spells?
normal movement
That's
speed.
all on Kitty now.
Yeah,
That's
Kitty
two on
has-
Kitty, yeah.
Okay, we can do that then. I guess.
You have like
Just
3 hours
high
of
level on the
tiny.
horse.
So that is like 6-8 miles that you can make without problems.
Yeah. Then I'm moving right like 30 something as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're good.
Well, I mean, you're moving at movement 12 because your party is 12. But it's
Oh no!
not
I
a
thought if we're like
problem.
piling everyone on the horse, we're good. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh well.
So you
we
can
make it.
easily make it. Get to Green Peak without getting murdered by any like walks or wolves or anything.
I literally have a total of 4 spells currently prepared.
I think
Which is the exact amount you need to do what?
Nothing. It's not enough for
Nothing.
anything. I can't do anything, man.
You know, as you arrive in Green Peak, let's do like a quick check-in with everyone here. Osma, how's your annoyance level on a scale from 1 to 10?
I think at this point, honestly, I don't think I'm that annoyed anymore. I think it was mainly the night, but at this point, I'm like, whatever, dude. You know, it's like I don't know any other analogs except for video games, where like when you play a game, like an online game,
Mhm.
and then like you have teammates that are not doing what they're supposed to do, you know, like then it's like super annoying,
Mhm.
and like you're starting to lose because of it, and it's just fucking annoying. But then, you know, at some point the game's become lost already, and then you're like, whatever, dude, I don't even care anymore. Then you just play it out, but you don't really care about the mistakes that your teammates are making or the
Mhm.
mistakes that you're making because it's over. It's like whatever, dude, I don't care.
Okay.
So
As far as
that's the feeling that I'm having right now.
Yeah.
he's at the acceptance stage of grief, I see.
Yeah.
So you've burned everything you have to get this shit show covered.
Mm-hmm.
You are kind of useless now. Like you have like your magic items, but the thing that is cool about you, which is being able to cast like fancy spells, like there's nothing left. You're burned
Well, I do
out,
have a teleport
you're
left.
exhausted, you are tired, you've just stayed up the entire night.
That's true.
It is raining, you are wet, you have this brick on your feet that is called Oliver, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and Oliver is carrying the second brick, which is Kaliran.
No, I don't think Oliver's that bad. I think it's mainly Kaliran.
Okay,
I
well,
have, I've, I have found forgiveness in my heart for Oliver,
okay,
as I, you know, took another look at the situation. You know, without Kaliran, everything would have been totally fine.
Hmm.
So it's not really Oliver's fault. It was
Okay,
just kind of Oliver's idea to do this whole thing. So I guess it is kind of Oliver's fault.
yeah. Well, it's been like what 4 weeks or so, 3 weeks? No, not even 2 weeks.
Wait, really?
It's been 2 weeks since you crossed east.
Feels like it's been a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I think
Oh, and I didn't get completely empty-handed. I got to destroy some ethereal shards or astral shards, I think they were called.
Mm-hmm.
And
You have no
I
idea what they were called. This was done in Elven, so
oh, right. Never mind then. I got to see some cool rocks
yeah, some cool
that
rocks
might
that blew up.
that yeah, they might be related to I guess since I don't know what they are, that I still my leading hypothesis still is that they're somehow related to the Arcanum shards.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they were like red instead of these being green, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
they're like major colors.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to interact heavily with magic.
Yeah, you
But
have tried to pet a few water elementals. They weren't too interested in getting petted, but
yeah,
it's the first time you saw them. First time you saw wind elementals.
did I actually see wind elementals?
I think so.
Yeah, you saw one like coming down from the clouds at
Oh,
one point.
yeah, yeah,
You
Yeah, that
didn't
was
see the
after
ones in the
the.
night, but
yeah.
yeah, it's
It would
been
be nice
interesting
to
path.
set up a laboratory there, but I don't know if that's completely feasible.
Mm-hmm. Also, you have definitely proven to be the smartest of your party. You were the only one who saw through the illusion that was the path that have been following. Everybody else just assumed that in the middle of nowhere there's a path makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't quite know what exactly was the reasoning for the apparition that gave you weird information, specifically you. Um, but it definitely was good information, so it's fine.
Mm. Let's
Uh,
scroll up, see what it's said to be. Oh,
I told you that you're not prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's been technically a cool trip, apart from the fact that you have you
No,
didn't. Yeah,
no added material possessions.
yeah, no added material possessions. Seeing like your party members stumble like idiots, and then almost after returning from almost getting ambushed by a dragon uh, into like safe lands and almost having your uh, baby paladin getting murdered by trolls, which is, you know, well, things happen.
Yeah, it's funny that we had to travel all the way there for him to fail a test when he could have just failed the test right here near Cliffside.
True. Yeah. Right.
But
Reuven,
yeah,
Hey.
you've just been awake for the night once again,
Yeah.
looking after your friends.
Reuven is thoroughly and fully exhausted
Give
in
me a con check
every
just to see
department.
if you accidentally are super exhausted. Right. You don't have to be unless you want to. You can
He
fail
is
the option.
like mentally, like physically, he is on the cusp of exhaustion, but mentally, he is like 1% battery, and he has been at 1% for a while now. This might have only been 2 weeks, but I feel as though multiple times throughout this journey we've had like difficult areas and where we just had to like there hasn't been like simple answers of just like using a magic to get through or just the resting for a bit. It's always been just forward, forward, forward. And for multiple of those times, Reuven has been the one that's just staying up all night. Dragon attacks, staying up all night. Looking after everyone else's damage, staying up all night. He feels, I think the part that he comprehended last night is everyone makes mistakes. I think Kale made some mistakes in the last fight. Usma made some pretty infuriating mistakes in that valley. And Oliver, throughout this journey, has been very, very much a hard set of rules towards Kale, which Reuven feels was also at times a mistake. So I think there is a moment of peace.
Vindication.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, in your life, you don't exactly know what happened, like the 10 years you're missing, but from like your actual memory, like, it's been like, what, like 8 months or so, like the last time you were east.
Yeah.
This weird fight in front of the temple where everybody was pissed at you for doing something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, next trip east, everybody else doing stupid things. So, yeah.
Exactly. I think there is a thought or an idea or some sort of comprehension there that slightly sticks to Reuven's mind that he's mulling over.
Is what you're doing now, is that what you want to do? Like, be responsible, look after the rest of the party, making sure everybody gets home safe, spending your resources to save the others' resources. You know, there's been like the bitching of Usma through the night. You know, you looked in his face in the morning. His eyes are closed, like he's wearing this weird thing, you know. But still, like the large black lines under his eyes, letting you know that he is extremely tired. That he is. Well, it's Osma, you know. he sometimes bitches and then like 3 minutes later he overrides it with his high intellect and decides not to bitch anymore. Although, like, deep down he's still pissed, but whatever.
I think the answer to that question very much echoes within, or that question echoes within his own consciousness as he thinks over that. But I think a conclusion he does reach is, being that person, being the fanny pack wearing mother figure of a group in any type of expedition, any type of journey, the person that does sacrifices the most. What is that but a leader,
Yeah, that is a possibility. Well, brings us to the last of our party. Mr. Paladin Man.
Mm-hmm.
That trip. Kind of your idea.
Oh, it's basically completely his idea, yeah.
Kind of stumbling all the way through it. Blind fighting in a cave. Almost stabbing your friend to death.
Yeah.
Trying to save Kaliran. Almost killing him,
Mm-hmm.
The discussion in the night before you go to sleep. And like Osma rechecks the wounds and then it's just like, bruh, that was a close one. If I hadn't saved him like right the next second, you might have accidentally killed him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not like pissed, but still like you weren't exactly sure what's happening, and then your horsey gets like smacked by a troll. Not the best feeling in the world.
No, it's like it went pretty okay for a while in like Oliver's head. It's like, okay, we got to the mountains like pretty much unscathed, aside from the one dragon encounter that we had, which is granted it's a dragon encounter, so it's never like it wasn't not stressful, but it was aside from that one like thing in the night, like the one ambush we had, it went pretty smooth sailing for the most part. We got to the mountains very quick, like record time in terms of traveling. And then the dragon sort of like set us back a little bit, and then it sort of like was a prelude for things to come when we got to the mountains, where it was just fumble after fumble after fumble, and it's just sort of like I think Oliver got a bit more of respect for like Reuven and Usmar a little bit, because like this is sort of like the same thing that happened with him, where he's like he kind of went to the east kind of a little underprepared, and he's sort of like they kind of had to pick up his like slack a little bit. And now he's like, oh, this is what it was like going into like a dangerous land with a person you're not prepared for.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like Oliver also just sort of feels like a little bit tired. Not tired is the wrong word. It's more like he's just been like going nonstop for a while, because it's sort of like even like when you're not going out east, he's kind of like always doing shit or like always helping, or he's always has something on, like he's always has something. He's either, if he's not going to the east or doing something or like helping out people, he's like either thinking of that or like all that sort of stuff. It's kind of been like nonstop for like a few years, so it's sort of like that might be wearing on him a little bit with like why he made some poor mistakes there. Just sort of like going nonstop, like in terms of like, oh, he always has something to do, always has something, or he doesn't have something to do immediately. He always has plans for something to do in the future. It's that might have contributed as well, and sort of the fact that he was a bit I think the big thing is that he just didn't want Coherent to die for like no reason. And it's like, okay, he's either going to die because his deity wants him to do something stupid, which is, go east when he's not prepared, or fight a super powerful undead when he's not prepared to do it. It's like, okay, I can't just leave this guy to die. It's like, it didn't feel right in him. So he sort of like, had to do this thing, which is sort of like, you feel like he feels a little bit bad for the party, because like he sort of like pushed them to do something that they didn't really want to do with a person they didn't really know too well, and like someone who's very underprepared. So it's like, and then almost at the very end of that entire thing, we're like, okay, we got out, we teleported back to the kingdom, we're all good. And then at the very end, he almost fumbled it. He almost like fumbled the whole thing by almost killing Clear at the end. So he has a lot to reflect on, I guess, after this whole process, and like how he needs to do things.
Yeah. Jumping back like to the beginning of your short monologue, but is this like, now looking back at you joining the other two and like your first trip east, and you just charging into danger at any moment that's like random undead appears, you don't know exactly what they do, you just run in and fight and get out unscathed, and now you see what could have happened. Is that like a sort of either like dread, like I could have died. Is this like the feeling that is in, or is it a feeling that comes as kind of uh, you have you've been protected in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah, I think it's less, I think, the dread and more like the respect he gets for his companions for helping him like pull up like his shortcomings. It's sort of like, because even like in his memories, like when he gets his memories, he was never alone usually in any of that stuff. He wasn't like doing stuff alone. It's always with other people. So I think that's sort of like gives him that understanding of like, okay, there's a I can't do everything on my own. Like the other people need to help me as well. Sometimes you got to go off on your own on occasion and do like your own little things, but when the push comes to shove, you need to rely on other people as well. So it sort
Is
of
this
gives him
like
like the yeah.
these two random dudes that you're traveling with? Are they your family?
I think so. I think at this point, probably, if nothing else, like at the very least, he thinks that because he doesn't really have a family anymore. So it's like, at the very least, that's what he thinks. He hasn't like verbally said that yet, but it's like, I think that he would protect them as if so, even if they didn't think that as well. The same feeling about it. So I think like if you travel with people for, I mean, at this point, it's been like years at least, and they're like going through like on and off traveling with them. It's at least a year or so. So it's he doesn't have anyone else at the very least, so that's what he thinks at the very at the moment at least. And he hasn't really. I don't think he's even had time to really process still that his family like completely died. At least he's been putting it off forever because it's he doesn't want to think about it.
Which is
So
an
that's like
interesting predicament for you as being like the chosen of your deity, like the deity of home and hearth. Do you have a home?
I think he sort of at this point thinks of the kingdom as his home, but he doesn't have like a location and like a specific location. He just kind of it's sort of like that's kind of why I think he went off and does like the orcs are attacking and the woods over there. We got to go deal with it because it's my home. The kingdom is the home kind of. But at this point, with his like physical home destroyed, or at least in the process of being rebuilt, if it is being rebuilt, it's kind of like that's like his thought process. I think it's just like the kingdom itself is his home, and he wants to make sure it goes in the right direction and is safe. If any place is a home, it's probably like Narina's hut, kind of. That's not really a home. It's kind of like like going over to your cousin's house or something like that. It's like it's like one of those feelings, kind of, or your aunt's like place or whatever. But yeah, so his home is kind of in a loose sense, the kingdom.
Yeah. You had like this one memory flashback.
Mm-hmm. He does remember that where all the people were outside his home at the time,
Yeah.
and I don't
Is
think
there
he's
a,
trying to. Oh, sorry.
is there a place like this that would exist for you?
I think so. It's just I think it's sort of like a mix of he's always had stuff to do, so he hasn't had like the time to make that at the moment. But I think he wants that to happen at some point. Just once he has time and the resources to do it, which I think he has the resources. It's more so. But then I think he might have a little bit of fear as well, just because in that memory he had the feelings of like apprehension and like an annoyance from like all the people gathering his home. So like once the word does get out, he always wonder if that's gonna happen to him as well. He doesn't really want to have that feeling as well of like that sort of. I guess yeah. It's a little bit
Maybe.
of like a double-edged sword. It's like if he has a home, then like the word gets out. It's like, oh, that's great, but it's also like, oh, it's a lightning rod for everyone to come to him if he needs to, which he doesn't necessarily want to have that be an annoyance. He wants that, so he's kind of worried about that. This is the fear in his mind.
Well, speaking of divine afflictions, maybe this is like your weird destiny to never actually have a home.
Mm, maybe, yeah. Just protect the home of everyone else's.
What do you think about Kaliran? Did he succeed? Did he fail?
Uh, I don't think Oliver thinks that's up to him to decide. It's sort of like because he did it very differently than his thing. Like Oliver succeeded differently in the sense that he just kind of like because like in his like a trial, I guess if you want to call it, he just kind of grabbed the spear. Like he realized he was outmatched immediately, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for the weapon. You know, he's like, but he had a different process. Whereas Kaliran, I don't think he sort of like tried to like struggle it out, like, you know, like try to fight it out, which he's not sure if that's a success or a failure, but it's kind of like not up to him to decide. So I don't think he minds too much. Like, I think at the end, Kaliran succeeded because he got the artifact that he wanted, or like his deity's item. And I don't think, at least in his mind, the deity isn't as forgiving as his deity. So, like, at least like, you know, at least in his experience so far, they seem to be very do this thing and accomplish it, and if you don't accomplish it, I don't care. I can find someone else to do it for me. That's like his that's his thought process of it, which is, you know, a bit more ruthless than Myelin. At least that's his thought process. That's his experience with it. That's what he thinks. Like, it seems like Nier and Kaliran kind of had this like almost dread. It seems to follow their god. Like, it seems like they follow them, like they want to follow them, but it sort of has like this like at least like with Kaliran, I feel like there's a bit of melancholy of like, oh, does my deity want me to just go here to die? Kind of. So it's like, oh, it feels like he's never had that with his experience with his deity. So yeah, he's like, so it's kind of like, yeah, maybe, like maybe he succeeded, maybe he failed, but he's alive now, so that's all that matters, really.
Well, that's the big question. Is he alive?
Yeah, true. He's pretty sure he's alive, but now we'll see what happens. I'll pump him full of heals the next couple days anyway. Keep him up.
And also the question is the person still Kaliran?
Ooh, yeah, he hasn't talked to him about that yet because he's kind of died immediately when we got back. So he was gonna have a conversation with him about that at some point.
Yeah.
See if yeah.
Technically, like remembering back, ever since he returned from wherever he was, he didn't really speak with you at all, with anyone.
Yeah.
He didn't speak that much before, but like he's been like part of conversations, and then like it felt normal before, but now thinking back, like the last 3 days.
Yeah, I think Oliver's thinking it's kind of like the same thing as he did, where he has like a crisis of identity, like identity crisis a little bit. So he's probably thinking it's something similar to like what he experienced, but yeah, I was gonna have a chat with him when we got back to the safety of the kingdom because, you know, just to, you know, because like we were like at the right before we got back, but he thinks he's fine. Like, you know, it's probably fine. You know, should be fine at least. He's might be blinded by his own deity's niceness though.
I assume like this is a question to the party at whole, but I think the decision will fall to you as being like the divine person here. Does anybody tell Kaliran about the armor and what it did to Ka?
I think that Oliver was planning on doing that just because it's like because he never mentioned his predecessor entirely, but he kind of like alluded to it. Like we kind of like met him. But I think he was like, I think he's definitely gonna mention the hammer just at this point, and just like to avoid it. But I think he'll probably tell him all he can about the armor, since he has it now. You know, no reason to keep it hidden from him.
All right.
Unless anyone else like, but very much disagrees. Oh well, that'll be when he's like nice enough though and ready to use it.
Right now, you are in Green Peak. Green Peak Inn. You rent out the rooms. I assume you paid for the rooms since you.
Yeah, I think I've got it. I have all of my money in the portable hold, but I think we can get it out pretty easily.
Ruben probably immediately brings Oliver dragging Kale along to the very familiar heel spot he has been on in this exact town from troll attacks. Or like
true.
living. There was a time where I spent like just 2 weeks in Green Peaks, just healing from a troll attack.
Yeah,
there is a chapel in town where you can contract a group of proficient healer.
Yeah,
I think Ruben very much wants to get the exact same people that he's already familiar with.
Yeah, I think I'll.
What?
Mark. Oh, sorry.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah,
Did you get food from the grocery store?
Yes, I have food now.
Yeah, we just stopped the monologue and we're in Green Peak now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're just buying out. We're just renting out an inn and getting healers for clearing.
Have we slept yet?
No.
This is no, not yet.
Okay.
You arrive in Green Peak,
Okay.
and that's the thoughts that are passing through your mind at the last leg of the journey. And now it is time to make decisions. You arrive in town. I assumed you go to the inn, but Reuven has different plans. Reuven drags you to the chapel in town to get the healers ready.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a. Do we want to? I mean, we can just keep them at the healers. So I guess the temple for now. The healer can take care of them. If that's all, if that's what you think, Ruben, that's best.
Well, see, I'm just assuming you, Osmar, do not want to take care of him any longer.
That is
Yeah.
very well extrapolated information, Ruben. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes, I think it would be good if someone else were to look after them.
Yeah. So I think we go to the temple then, and
We go ask if they have rooms to heal people, or if we need to buy a room for Chaos in, and then they come and go.
They have a station in next to the chapel where you can leave him.
I think I'll put him there and then just stay in the vicinity, to just make sure he's all right. So how much should it cost?
Just to quickly theater of mind here. You arrive in this town out of nowhere with this dude in this black lacquered plate armor covered from toe to head.
Is that plate armor not in a portable hull right now?
No, I think we just carried him, or we probably
We
probably
took it off
carrying
when
him.
we took it off when he healed him. Would we really put it have put
I'm
it
probably
back on?
I'm probably carrying it or something.
I assume you didn't take off the whole armor, since removing and putting armor back on also messes with things. So you removed the part that was necessary to remove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably carrying it into the portable hole or something, and we put it back on or whatever. So whatever, yeah, it's fine.
So half armored guy.
Yeah, I'll just real. Yeah, I guess so. He's this mangled armor.
This guy does not fit in at all. Not with you, not with the town, not with the kingdom.
That's
you
all right.
Drop him off at a random people's place and tell them, "Can you look after his wounds?" And
well. We drop him off, and then I watch and I stay with him.
Yeah,
I'll stay with him at least, and I can pay for
I don't
it.
see the problem.
Right.
How much would it cost for the healing? 1 gold a day or 2 gold a day?
Yeah, 1 gold a day or so. Yeah.
1 gold, you said? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll mark that down. I'm just gonna grab my from the portable.
Also, this guy is mostly unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If they ask any questions, I will. If I'll give them we were out. Yeah.
They see the body, they see the wounds, they assume troll pretty instantly.
Yeah. If they ask anything, it's a troll attack. We're out in the woods and troll attacked us. Yeah, and I'll help them, pay them the money and help them take off the armor if they need help taking off plate mail.
You settle him in. They
I tell the healer to not let Oliver touch the man.
Okay.
Oliver is horrible with wounds. He almost got this guy killed. So don't let him touch him.
Yeah. What's your charisma, Osman?
My charisma or my charisma?
Charisma.
12.
12. Okay, so maybe 6 at the moment.
Isn't it -2 or at the best? Would it really be halved? Also, actually, wait. Because I'm sleep deprived, my voice is probably a little bit lower.
Huh?
It's a little bit more growly. I think that would actually be plus charisma. I look serious. I look like I look like I'm not just some dude. I'm clearly like, talking about.
Yeah.
I know what's up.
You walk into the chapel, drenched, eyes closed, talking to the wall while you tell someone not to let you know, you don't really interface with the world too much,
I orient myself
Yeah.
towards the
At
person.
times you do. Yeah. You don't look at them. There's no eye contact,
I make an effort to open up my eyes when I'm talking to people.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You are a superior human being, okay? You don't give a fuck. Let's be true.
No. I am trying to slight Oliver, so of course I give a fuck.
Okay, you try your best to versus the 6'2", blonde-locked, plate-armored guy with the
that guy
golden
clearly
embrace on
doesn't
his
know what he's
chest.
talking about,
Looks like Prince Charming on his magic horse, which also flux into light modes as you enter town.
Yeah, some might call
Gently
that
puts
tacky.
down the baby in plate armor, which grows back to being a huge person in plate armor.
Perfect.
This
Some
is
might-
the day. This is the day they will remember for the next year at least, which they have no questions. They try to avoid looking in your eyes. They know what their job is, and they will do their job very well for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Ruben's already dragging Osmar away. Okay, Osmar, we're going to sleep now.
Amen.
Yeah, I think I'm just chilling. I'll help them if they ask it. I'll give them bandages if they need help, but I'm just not doing it. I'm not gonna touch it, clearing it all up, aside from getting them out of the plate mail if they need help with it. I like to give them pointers on how to do it if they need to.
Yeah, you help them with that. Give me a
Oh my god.
a dex check.
A dex check? Okay. Can I get a bonus for having been guided?
You're good with dex checks, okay? Just
You know what? I am good with them. You're right.
it's not a 1, so good
Not
enough.
a 1. Okay, don't fuck it. It's
Don't
I don't
accidentally
fuck
rip a
it.
wound open.
I got the good. I don't unbind his wounds. As you know, it's I'm not used to unbinding someone else's plate mail. I'm just used to getting my own on. So, but I know how to do it at least, so I don't fuck up too bad.
Yeah. All right. You are kind of safe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, chill and it's like chill like someone sitting outside a hospital room, just kind of stressed out.
Yeah.
Like less stressed because I know he's like probably gonna be fine, but waiting for him to get consciousness.
It's probably gonna take the day.
Yeah, he's fine with that. He's just gonna chill and think. Or the probably recollect and everything on the whole process.
Well, the other two are off to sleep. You are on your own. You just sit there and try to make the situation less awkward.
I think he might. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's just he's too busy. He's too bothered up in his own thoughts at the moment. And I think maybe after an hour he might because he's in the chapel. He might just go to the actual chapel and just start praying a little bit and being see how it went. See how his deity deemed it went.
These small chapels, they only have a altar with a triangle on it, so it's kind of
he'll go to wherever he thinks is most appropriate, and which is probably near the top right of the triangle, and praying that. If it's does it have the same thing as the other chapels, where it has a cloth, is it a cloth triangle, or is it just a triangle?
Oh no, there's a altar, and on the altar, inlaid on the altar, is this triangle. Maybe we should say a stone top with a inlaid other stone. It's really a simple thing. And there's a few prayer carpets around the front of the altar.
Okay, he'll just go to the carpet and pray. Then he won't he'll just go to wherever he'll just go to the sit at the altar, kneel at the altar and pray.
Yeah.
Right. He's not really expecting anything. He's just kind of getting clearing his mind.
Specific you're asking for, or is this just your normal?
I think it's more
prayer.
I I think he's just sort of trying to feel out like how the whole thing went. Like he's trying to get an idea of like where he went wrong, if any, like where he could have gotten better. That's sort of like on that whole quest because he didn't think it went super well overall. Like it went at the very end, like it went okay, but there were so many things that went wrong. It's just sort of like getting like a review sheet on like how he went, like a report card.
Do you want an answer? Are you looking for one? Or?
I think he is. I think he wants to get an idea of like what to do better in the future because he feels like with all the people sort of like awakening, haha, like all like the more people coming up, like new followers of the deities, he's probably gonna have to do this again at some point. At least maybe not on the same scale, but maybe something he wants to know how to do better in the future if this ever comes up. Like how to accomplish it better with traveling with people that are less experienced than you and that sort of stuff, and dangerous lands.
Interesting question.
At this point, I think he's confident in his own abilities, just not his ability to protect other people too well. Like he's figuring out like how to protect other people, kind of is the big thing. And when they're adventurers themselves.
You don't really get an answer in any way, shape, or form, which might be an answer in itself. Maybe that's just like not something you have to think about. At the end of the day, are you responsible for other deities chosen, or like if somebody wants to go on a suicide mission, are you responsible for the outcome?
No, he doesn't think he's responsible, but it's like he feels. Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's what is. Yeah, that's a very good question. Yeah, and the answer is probably not. It doesn't like
more
sit.
had the answers all along.
It doesn't like sit super well with him, that answer though, but he kind of understands it's probably the answer. Like an unfortunate realization.
Or sometimes the answer is inside of you.
Yeah, so I think that's like what he does, yeah. The rest of the day.
Yeah. The day slowly but surely comes to evening. You go to the tavern, I assume, and
Yeah.
sleep as well. Right. Is there something that has to be done now? Or is this a time to stop, regroup, think about future things?
Yes, there is
that
something
time.
that has to be done now.
Oh, okay.
Right. What has to be done now?
I need to go pray. I want to go into the temple and
There's
stop
no
at.
temple, there's a chapel.
Oh my! Does the chapel have a fucking circle with the things?
No, it does not.
No.
Oh my god! Okay. Well, then we must venture forth after this day.
So Osma is restless. What's with the rest of the group? You know that Kiliran, like, you can leave him here. He's gonna take a few days. Probably be good to go. You can just ditch him if you want to. Or you can grab him out of the infirmary, heal him up, and drag him along with you.
I think at least for all of it. I think at this point, like after Kaliran's done, they're probably gonna split up. And not even if not at his request, probably Kaliran's. He's probably gonna split up. But he wants to just have a short conversation with him before he leaves.
Right.
That's his opinion.
If Osma is pushing you to leave, then this would be the time to have the conversation.
Yes, I think I'll. Yes, I think I'll like. If
It's gonna take me a long time to prepare spells though, so I might actually take the entire day.
Okay. Oh, at least yeah. So if that's the case, I might just go and have a conversation with them. At least when we're preparing spells before we head out.
You probably like grab breakfast in the morning and like decide what to do.
Yeah. So I'm like, what do you want to do, everybody? Just wanna. I think Kaliran's fine now, but I think I just want to have a conversation with them. If any of you want to have a conversation with them as well, we can before we leave. I need to do your spells, Usman. I think you wanted to do your research as well.
Let me do some calculations real quick.
Okay.
I would like to speak to my teacher who lives here, and then if we are traveling, I'd like to travel through Low Bay. But that is mostly it.
Okay.
I'll be spending the day learning spells.
All right. I think we can leave tomorrow then, if that's the case.
hmm
So yeah. So I mean, Ruben, do you want to come with me to Clear, or you just want to go meet your teacher first, or split up? I
I'll
don't
let
know.
you. It taps your shoulder. I'll let you deal with this.
Okay.
Even if we don't see Galerin after this, you can tell him our best wishes from me and Usman.
I'll do that.
Head over to the infirmary.
Yeah. I'll knock on the door to see if Clearin's awake, or if he's awake enough that I can talk to him.
Yeah, he is awake and full armor.
You're looking better than before, Clearin. I guess I can't really see, but I'm imagining so.
I survived, yes.
I wanted to have a conversation with you before we left, because I imagine we're going to be parting ways here.
Most likely, yeah.
Just keep in mind that I don't know exactly what you experienced, but at least for me, is that it was a bit of an identity crisis when I found my deity's artifact. It was it's for me at least. I just imagine we're by ourselves, right? Like in a private room or something. Yeah. So memory started pouring in for like a day, like night after night, and it took me a second to realize that was me. If it was really me who was doing anything, it was just like a like a mirror of what happened in the past. But if you're having the same thing, then it's there to help guide you, I think. And you are the one who your deity chose you for a reason, and not just to make you a mirror of what happened in the past. I don't know if you are having memories at all or what have you, but
I appreciate your honesty, but I think my deity and your deity work in very different ways.
he nods, yeah, and yeah. I just had one other thing that I wanted to mention to you is that that armor is the same. I've seen that armor before you at least. Like
I have
we on
seen
it.
the armor before as well. I have worn the armor before. I have lived lives in this armor. I've been fortunate in this armor. I have been punished in this armor.
Everett gives him like a weird look and just sort of like understands like sort of what he's saying. Like, are you saying it's all of you in there? In that armor?
All of us and none of us. Maybe this is just a shell to represent something.
Well, you'll, at least to me, you'll be clear, and at least the one who we took out west, and you succeeded the trial at least, and at least I hope you're in there somewhere still. But
I appreciate it.
just
I
know
still
that
am. I am just no longer alone, I assume.
I assume you know what. Do you know what happened? Oh, sorry.
You and me, he actually he talks over you. For, both
Yeah,
you and
shuts
me,
up.
I don't think we have the. He thinks for a moment about what word he wants to use, and it's the pleasure of being alone ever again. Don't know. I feel the watchful eyes lurking above me.
I think, as you said, that we have very different. Our deities have very different experiences, and like they treat us very differently. And so I don't think we'll be able to relate on that front. But I think I kind of understand what you mean by that, though. But
maybe they are not. Some are just better tricking you.
I think Oliver just sort of like looks at him with like a little bit of pity, and doesn't really say anything after that. He's like, I don't think he really says anything after that. Like, just like, okay. He like gives off a sigh and just sort of is well, I think is where we part ways, Kalirian. I wish you
Yes.
the best in your journey. As you said, well, I'll we need anything, I'll let you know. I think we can contact you.
I have
Well, I wish you the best.
seen things. If you decide to go back east, as a town, at a meeting of rivers, don't know the name. That place is besieged by something evil. Was in the past and it still is.
I think I have a guess, which is probably something undead related. If you know of it, or is it
See the
something else?
smallest of nods.
Well, I appreciate the warning. I do think we're probably gonna go back east at some point, and I imagine that's gonna be your goal in the near future. Is dealing with that thing, or is it something, or what, or at least something else undead in this kingdom. You did mention before there was something powerful here.
I am not looking forward to that revelation.
Well,
But as you know, there are no accidents, so
you can give a nod at that as
might
we
be
get
a
an
reason
agreement.
why I ended up here.
Your deity did choose you for a reason, and I'm sure it was the right one. And yeah,
Well,
yes. Well, Uven and Usmar wish you well. They did a hell of a job bringing you back to life, or keeping you alive.
I thank you for making this trip possible. Although
No
I
need to thank me.
fear that you might have been roped into something that quite of your own choosing.
He's giving like Oliver's getting like weird feelings from Kalira now. It's like he's he's definitely different, but he doesn't really know what to say with these like things. Sometimes he's like,
Yeah.
what do you? I guess I don't know what you mean by that. Is there something? I'm guessing there's something you know.
Something I suspect.
That is. So there's something you can
This
say.
that I would not have been able to finish this task without your help.
Yes, it was my deity who recommended me do this. She, at least when I prayed, it was very, very apparent. At least it was apparent to me that I should have helped.
It was my deity that forced me to do it.
Yes.
Unless things are working together in the big.
When you say things are working in the background, I guess like what do you mean by that? Is there something working against the deities, the gods?
Are they they working together? Are they working against each other? Why now?
He
What
gives like
happened
a
before?
I guess it's what we'll have to find out then. Either they wanted to forget, they wanted to forget for a reason. I'm guessing because some of the beings that have been alive through that time just don't remember. Either it's blocked out, as they said. I do not know.
Well,
Might be a question to ask.
it isn't our job to question our deities, but then again, it's not us. Who then?
He gives like a thought to that, and he's like, I think if we're questioning them, then I think there's a healthy amount of question you can do. They chose us for a reason, and I don't think that they would have chosen us for no reason. Didn't realize that we might have questions.
Well, he
I'm
reaches
sure that
out
if
a
they,
hand.
yeah, I'll give it a shake. Yeah, I think that if they were, I'll shake it and be like, I think if they were, they have a few questions were all it took to get rid of us. Then, for us to not be the chosen anymore, then I think I don't think that would be the case at least.
Well, I hope we meet again in the future.
Yeah.
Until then,
Yeah.
I wish
Hopefully,
all of you best of luck.
Yeah, best of luck to you as well. No, yeah, part ways. The
Waves
weird
goodbye.
cryptic Kaliran. Yeah, wave bye, goodbye as well.
Then he remembers that you still have his backpack and his stuff and requests
Oh
to
yeah,
have it back.
Yeah, I'll probably get it from Usmar or wherever. If I have the portal hole on me, I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
I probably grabbed it from Usmar before we left, and I handed it to him. That probably makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go back to the inn, just chill there, waiting for Ruben to come back.
Ruben, you had to meet your teacher.
Yes.
Who is in town.
Sweet. Amazing.
What do you need? Something you bring with you? Is there something you're looking for?
Did I eventually bring that bottle of elven wine I brought for that I brought for teacher? I don't remember. I don't think so.
I think that's been a long time ago.
Yeah, but did I ever come back to Cream Peak?
I think so. But that was like before your trip to the Elven Forest.
No, when I went to the Elven Forest and then I came back with like actual elven wine as
Yeah,
gift.
true. Then you went to leave one at the Dryad's Grove.
Yeah, and gave one to the Centaurs, but I never got to Green Peak. So I'm assuming I either left it or I put it in one of the bags of holding.
That is a possibility.
Well,
Yeah. Seems like you never arrived in Green Peak. No.
still wants to have a conversation with him though.
Yeah. All right. You knock at the door. You have brought your bottle of elven wine with you.
Yeah.
And you enter, and your teacher sitting behind his desk at the moment, writing something in a diary or something like that. Looks up and says, "Oh, hello, Reuven. Haven't seen you in. Must have been quite a while. How's life?"
It has been very, very long, I think. It's been a couple of adventures for me, and I just returned from one. But I got you this as a gift. I wanted to give this to you a while ago, but then we had the expedition we needed to go to, so this is a long time coming. He gives the bottle,
As
gets a
you
chair.
hand him the bottle, he looks at you and then like slightly frowns and then says, You seem older than before.
I think he doesn't respond and very familiarly grabs the chair and sits across from his teacher and says, yes. Yes. I'm surprised you can tell.
I'm good at reading people.
He smiles. Yes. I first wanted to talk about my current latest journey, but I think that isn't that important. I did something that I think you guided me to. I went back home. He now stares back into Aaron's eyes.
What's on your mind as you say that?
He's currently thinking on how to bring up the subject of what was the weird ritual I did and how to like comfort and how to like ease into talking about it.
Okay. As you say this, and like you slow down in speaking, and then stop for a moment to think. Aaron like gets like this weird posture, and then says, "I do not want to hear a single word about that."
A look of pain comes over Reuben's eyes. And maybe even a hint of disappointment or just sadness.
He says, "Whatever you think I led you to do might have been venture for you, but it has been a torture for me."
He just nods.
And he like grabs the bottle of elven wine and uncorks it and like starts drinking it from the bottle.
Reuben's eyes are filled with sadness. And for a moment, as he looks back up, he just mutters, I understand. And then kind of slouches back on the chair.
And Aaron like shakes off the mood and says, "Well, that's quite the decent wine you've brought here. Is that from your homelands?"
Yes. Reuben very quickly uses a hand to like wipe underneath his eyes as he puffs up his hair and like shakes his head and shakes his face to kind of re-energize his face and get a different expression. Yes, and he smiles. Yes, straight from the wine cellar. I hope you'd like it.
I must say, it is probably better than the elven wine you can get in Lobe. I assume like your people just export the cheap one.
Yes, of course. This what in the Lobe inn is enough to give satisfaction on while traveling in the human lands, but it's nothing compared to home. While he's drinking the wine, I think Ruben just starts back up with the journey that he just went on into the eastern lands.
Aaron, I guess you start talking, like he gets up and grabs 2 glasses and then pours both of you a cup of wine.
Yeah. He doesn't super mention the gods and all that, but he'll talk about generally what all the the traveling experiences and the traveling pains he's had of this night we were having this problem and now I had to wake up more kind of releasing all his grievances he's been holding on to multiple weeks. And just let's go.
Aaron chimes in once in a while and says, that's always a good reason why, always one of the reasons why I work alone, and having a wizard sleep on a tree is not really an option. Tries to keep the mood up. That's your wind.
Yeah, but Ruben will spend the day first have the full discussion on our current journey and then talk to him just about the ins and outs of what he's been up to the past few months. So he's ready to spend the most of the day here and then late afternoon return.
Yeah. Apart from the weird interaction at the beginning, you have a nice chat. But as you leave, maybe it's still a bit sour. Erin was very interested in the blue snake.
Yes, he absolutely talks about the lightning breather. Yeah, he totally talks about that guy.
Yeah. Avaland is, just normal stories, but the lightning breathing snake is very interesting. Snake with many legs as well. Alright. Chat along, and late in the afternoon, head back to the inn.
Yeah.
Meet up with your party. I assume Oliver is sitting somewhere.
Yeah, probably sit on in the
lost in thoughts.
the common room. Yeah.
I prepare for 8 hours.
Osmar is lost in his spellbooks. Probably
No,
after, as it gets towards evening, both of you get up there, knock at his door, and kind of forcibly remove him from his desk.
Yeah.
Once we do that, I'll lay my hands on Usmar and give him a heal from the troll biting.
Oh,
Come on, Usmar, we have gotten you your favorite porridge. You need to eat.
favorite what?
Porridge. Oh, it's porridge, Usmar. It's your favorite porridge from the green pecan.
I shake my head and I walk down for the porridge.
The porridge is green.
What? Really?
Expect. Yeah, it's green peak. Everything's green.
That's
Is the water green?
No, but nobody drinks water, so tea's green.
Okay. I green it up.
Yeah. Perfect. And I assume plan is for the next morning to jump on magic horses and just bolt to Port Bream.
Probably. I think this evening I'll be the talk with Kalirian went strange, I guess.
Did she or he tell you what happened beyond the mist?
I shake my head and ask. It was if he wanted to tell me, he would have told me. I imagine it's gonna be a secret anyway. The way his deity is, but it was very strange. He kept insinuating that there were other forces at play and that the deities might not be all working together, stuff like that.
Yeah, have you ever thought about that? What if you're helping your enemies?
My deity told me that all the chosen have their part to play, and they all have
Yeah,
like
what if
their.
someone's part to play is to die by your spear?
Then that'll have to be the part that they have to play.
Yeah, but you're
No,
just
I don't think. This time, I don't think it
assuming.
was. No,
Mm,
you're right, Ismar. You're right.
well, I hope none of them start sending any of their fucking apprentices or whatever you guys call each other after us for a while.
I
Chosen. Weird
I don't.
way to name like basically apprentices. That's what you guys are. To be fair, it seems that it's a pretty grand power. So no shame in the title of apprentice.
I think all of you just like smiling at this. But yes, it was just quite strange interaction overall. He did give me a tip though, I guess if you can call it that. That out east there's a powerful undead.
Mm.
Yeah, just like
Mentioned where or
in
just somewhere there.
at the meeting of two rivers, there was a powerful undead
Ruben
out
thinks
east.
back to the map and it's like all of those cities are like meeting on two rivers.
I was thinking the same thing, Ruben. But it has to be one we haven't visited yet, or I don't know. But that was one thing that he told
Wasn't
me.
the one that we did visit, wasn't that pretty undead?
Which one?
Infected?
Yeah,
They
Or
all have been
hell?
kind of undead.
the one with the fire breathing skeleton.
No, that was no, that one's the far east one, at the top right of
Oh.
the map. That was the fire skeleton one.
So maybe in each one is such. We haven't gone into other big cities, I guess.
Yes, we've only been to Car's home and Estobach and Holgathar, but Heartland doesn't have the two rivers, so it's not that one. It could be the any of the other ones we haven't really been to, really, because they all seem to. I guess some of them. I can't really tell which ones converge to the two rivers. It probably is Vikos, if any of them. Viscous. Well,
Mm.
anyways, it's this is more of a thing I feel like for if we're going back east, just to keep in mind.
Yes.
But he wished us all the best. He thanked us, all that. Just strange interaction overall. It seems like he's a different person now, which I guess he is. Somebody told me.
Shame.
But yes, I think I guess we're free now. He's off on his own.
Feels nice. Kind of weird, but nice.
And have some time. I guess things aren't burning if Green Peak is fine. So I guess things are probably fine in the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Only been a couple weeks though, so not a lot could happen.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, where do we want to go from here? I know you needed to do some studying Usmar you wanted to do.
Yes. I wonder if there's some important catching up that I ought to do.
I was planning on doing some catching up in over the past, see what happened in the past couple of weeks and if anything happened as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
I know that Ruben wanted to go to the Low Bay Woods.
Really?
I would
believe.
just like to, as you say too, catching up. Maybe just my contacts aren't as human as yours.
I don't think I have that many human contacts, to be fair.
You guys are weird.
You're not wrong about that.
But
Says
yes,
the
I would
guy
like to
who
admit.
says the guy who decided a spell to better live underground. But go ahead.
Hey, look, the dwarves live underground. Okay, they used to.
Hey, see? Great minds think alike.
Yeah,
The dwarves.
dwarves, you know.
Can't even cast spells or like major magic spells
Mm.
or arcane spells. Yeah, fucking losers.
Oh, by the way, never
Mhm.
mind. Never mind. I'll just do it when I go to sleep.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I guess we're just gonna do some catching up, see if anything happened, and then start planning our next expedition east. That's what I know. That's what Ruben you wanted to do, right? Go somewhere else.
Possibly, yes. But I'm assuming now that we are back in this world, Usmar has much he wants to still do.
I know.
I as well, but I'm always feel free to stop my I always have stuff I feel like I want to do, but there's not enough time for. So just stop at any time, Ruben. Whenever you're smart, then we can just go back east. If that's what we want to do.
Already. I think he's the point to stop here.
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I guess there is the idea of. I'm assuming we've now learned that there isn't any major problems appearing anywhere.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
There's no major problems in Green Peak.
yeah.
yeah. That was one thing. Yeah,
Good.
good.
That's the only city we care about.
True.
It's the capital of our hearts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about the only thing I would think is just maybe travel to Port Bream before the end of the session, see if anything majors happen. That's about the only thing I might want to do. But if anything, that's about it.
I'm kind of tired, so I'm worried that I won't be able to focus for.
Yeah. That's I got you. I was just thinking if we were all gonna stick together for next session or not, or if Smart's doing his research stuff.
Which
That's
probably
something.
fine.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure see if we're gonna split up or not. That's all. Sticking together, that's cool.
Okay. Then I
Alright.
guess we will meet again on Saturday.
Regular
Overtime.
day.
And see what the kingdom holds at the moment.
True.
And if you get to do whatever you think you want to do.
There's two things that I want to do immediately.
Alrighty. Don't
I don't
spoil
even
them.
know what I want to do.
If you don't tell me what you want to do, I cannot make plans to ruin it, so.
These are unruinable plans.
Oh, can you share with us? Can you share with the class then?
Yeah, but I don't think it's that much fun.
No.
I mean, it's not crazy plans. Just don't get your expectations too high. It's just
Expectations are in the moon or in the clouds right now.
Alright.
But
Well then.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Thank you,
me,
Doc.
PM, if no big things are happening in the human kingdom, I might do a very quick checkup on my home as well, Ruben's home, to see if there's any trouble there.
The Elvenlands.
Yeah. He might do a quick trip there as well if we have like multiple weeks.
The place you left 3 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I think there was also some other things. There was some Oliver stuff that I think coincided with this that I had the reason to go back, but we'll see.
Okay.
uh
Well.
yeah.
I was mainly checking up with the contacts and getting efficiencies probably worked out a little bit for time wise, and then if anything, assuming nothing pops up, and also checking in with the fucking commoners counselor to see if how the elections went,
Yeah.
because I never actually got the chance to do that.
You know,
Oh,
the
yeah.
elections were technically in Port Bream County, so.
Yeah, sure, I can probably
We'll
figure
do
that
that
out.
next time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I think I also need access to the Royal Council Court.
I got a con. I got.
Or Royal Council library, I mean.
I can. I have an in.
So I will issue a formal apology to that one guy.
Oh, that's a big. That's big for Usmar.
That's big for Uzma.
It'll be real.
To be fair, if Usma's willing to like actually take out some like something valuable, maybe actually put something on the line. Who knows?
Yes. Put something on the line.
Just gotta request a meeting with him and see how it goes.
Yes.
Don't you have like a million different super ultra magic books? Give one of those away.
No.
Alrighty. Well,
I-
we have arrived at a point in the session where ideas plop up.
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we will find out more interesting things next session, which is this week, not next week. And
Oh,
until
true. Yeah.
then, stay alive, don't die.
Same.
Good goals.
To all do you.
Yes, ditto.
And have a nice week.
Yeah, everyone have a great week, everybody. Thanks for playing,
Good
everybody.
enough.
Thank you for
Good
playing.
enough.
Thank you,
Thank
Duck,
you
for
for not-
DMing. It was
Yeah,
a
thank you.
great pleasure.
Thank you, Doc.
Amen, brother.
Thanks for being benevolent. Or the dice being benevolent, at least.
Yeah, don't worry. Alright. See
Good
you
night,
soon.
everybody.
Bye bye.
All right, good night. Bye-bye.